My mic was on mute that whole time. My mic was on mute that whole time. Yeah, yeah. I am just, honestly, I am just honestly embarrassing, and I. Oh, honestly, that's embarrassing. Smash the likes up on your way in, people. Hit the sub button up as well if you're new. All that good stuff. You know the drill. Follow the Twitch. Join the Discord. Yeah, I'm saying join the memberships if you want. Get the custom emojis. Yeah, I'm saying the supports the channel. Helps me out massively. You know what I mean? So yeah, big up to each and every single one of you. As I say, keep smashing the like button up. Keep hitting the sub button up. Keep turning those post notifications so you don't miss an upload or a live stream. Big up to each and every single one of you lot. I'm blessed. We got Nottingham Forrest, Liverpool, Watchalong. 2 o'clock UK time kickoff. Big up Twisted, mate. Big up Ashley as well in the chat. Big up to everyone, as I say. Smash the likes up on your way and let's try and get to 30 likes if possible. But yeah, man. I am not doing the North London Derby, by the way. This is the only watch along I'm doing today. I don't know if I'm going to go gym afterwards, but for like, anyone else, when you go to gym, do chest, bro. Like, my chest hurts right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I move it in the right, I don't know if I'm going too, like, much in it. Do you get what I'm saying? I might pull a muscle, bro. But yeah, man. As I say, yeah, I'm not doing the North London Derby, but I am doing this game. Do you get what I'm saying? This game's more relevant to me, anyways. More relevant to Man United. Liverpool are our biggest rivals, and we're in the top four race with them. We need Liverpool to drop points. If Liverpool drop points, pretty much a perfect weekend. Villa, Chelsea, and Liverpool all drop points around us. All we've got to do is do our job tomorrow and beat Everton, and we're fully in it. It's actually a massive game this season, not gonna lie. It's a massive game, but is it going to be a good game? I think it's going to be a terrible game. Usually I watch North London derbies and watch Spurs, Chelsea, and usually they're good games. They're usually good games, massive games, big clashes, lots of yellow cards, which is what I like to see. Do you get what I'm saying? You know, if you're a better man, you love to see a lot of yellow cards. You love to see 7 or 8 yellow cards. The North London derby last season at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium had about, I think, 9 yellow cards. Do you know what I'm saying? Everyone was just flying into each other. I want to see that. Do you know what I'm saying? And I want to see some good football. But I don't think we're going to see any good football. I think we're just going to see Arsenal playing it round, playing for a set piece, trying to find a 1-0 win. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because Spurs are terrible, mate. Spurs are terrible. But anyways, we'll focus on this game first. But as I say, on your way in, people, smash the like button up. It massively does help me as a small creator. It boosts me up. It boosts me in the algorithm. So big up to each and every single one of you. As I say, smash that like button up, people. Hit the sub button up as well if you are new. All that good stuff. Road to 4K. We're less than 80 subs away from 4,000 subscribers. So we're trying to hit 4K subs by the end of the month. So big up to each and every single one. We might even hit it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully United win and we hit 4K subs. That would be a massive, you know, achievement for me. So big up to each and every single one of you. Big up Lumen as well, bro. In the chat. Big up to everyone in the chat. To say smash the likes up on your way in, man. Try and get to 30 likes. Get your score predictions in as well in the chat. I'm going 1-1. In fact, you know what? Screw it. I'm going 1-0 Nottingham Forest. 1-0 Nottingham Forest. Usually Liverpool will scam a goal or something like that, but I'm going to go 1-0 Nottingham Forest. Unless like Van Dijk scores from a set piece or something like that, I'm going 1-0 Nottingham Forest. I think Nottingham Forest are going to win today. Elliot Anderson, masterclass. I need him to boss the midfield like he did at Anfield. You know what I'm saying? I need something like that because, yeah. Oh. When Beckham left as well, they said you want to cry. The champions of Europe and of England, it's no lie. But still the nation sings. Who? Big up Rob was United, mate. Bless up, brother. Bless up for them memberships gifted as well, man. Yesterday. Bless up to everyone. If you have got a membership, as I say, on the way in, gifted from someone, make sure you thank them. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the chat and all that stuff. Big up to every single one of you lot, man. When Beckham left as well, they said you want to cry. The champions of Europe and of England, it's no lie. But still the nation sings. But yeah, man. Bless up to every single one of you lot. Get your score predictions up for this game. I'm going 1-0 Forest. I think Forest's going to get a result. Mate, you know that Sheffield United, Sheffield Wednesday, bro? That Sheffield Wednesday's on like -7 points in the Championship. I think they've won 1 game all season. Because they got a points deduction. I don't know what for. I imagine for FFP reasons. But crazy, bro. Let's have a look at the Crystal Palace 3-1 Forest. I don't think there'll be that many goals in it. They'll part the bus. So have a look. I ain't even seen the lineups. Let's have a look at the lineups. Yeah, Forest have gone full strength as they. That's literally how I thought Forest would line up. And then Liverpool gone full strength as well. Liverpool literally gone full strength as well. Who's on Liverpool? Who's got right back for Liverpool? So Bosley, he's back for one game, which is mental. We got a straight red and back after one game. I've got Forest victory too. Pereira was good at Wolves. So yeah, Pereira had a manager bounce at Wolves, didn't he? He was the first manager in Wolves' history, I think, in Premier League history to win the first 6 games. Something along those lines. Strand Larsen's going to score today, isn't he? That Strand Larsen's going to score today. I'm telling you, he's going to score. Is there even a full force Liverpool? There is, but like Liverpool just underperforming in it. But like, I hear what you're saying. They're not good this season, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like they consistently prove that they're not that team anymore this season. You know what I'm saying? They don't find ways to consistently win games, win these tough type of games. These tough type of games are the ones Liverpool struggling. You know what I'm saying? Where it's not open and they've got to break teams down. Big up to everyone, man. Make sure you smash the like button on your way in, people. Yeah, I think we'll win tomorrow, Mustafa. I think we'll win tomorrow. Make sure you like here as well tomorrow. I'm going to start from 6:45 UK time tomorrow for the Watchalong, lads. Make sure you like here UK time. Everton away, Watchalong. I think we are going to win tomorrow. Lads. I do think we are going to win tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? At West Ham, I predicted a draw, but Everton, I'm going to predict a win. I think we're going to win tomorrow against Everton. The champions of Europe and of England, it's no lie. Glory Man United. McTominay's injured till early March. Glory, glory Man United. Glory, glory Man United. Who do you reckon wins, Sunderland or Fulham, lads? Sunderland or Fulham? There's no Xhaka. Is he still injured? No, he's on the bench. He's on the bench. He's not injured. He's on the bench. Sunderland. You reckon Sunderland win? What do you lot reckon? What does everyone else reckon? Just like the Bosby babes, the days gone by. We'll keep the red flag flying high. Sunderland, you lot all reckon Sunderland, yeah? Sweet, sweet, sweet. Mate, that Celtic are washed this season, ain't they? See, the thing is, yeah, though, is like Fulham, that Harry Wilson's scoring bangers this season, bro. What's our score to retouch? It's 2 weeks since we last played. 2-1. 2-1 United, I'm going. Some people think we'll keep a clean sheet. And Jai will put a show on, no doubt. No Grealish. I'm so glad Grealish ain't playing. So glad Grealish ain't playing. Because Grealish cooks us, mate. He cooks Dallo. He loves playing Dallo. He always has Dallo on toast, Grealish does. Every time, pretty much, we play Grealish, he's absolutely destroying Diogo Dallo. You know what I'm saying? He loves playing against him, so, yeah. We'll keep the red flag flying high. Women have kept me entertained though. We're unbeaten 11. Yeah, I know. I've seen that. We're doing quite well, the women. I might actually start watching it because I think we're in the quarters of it. Yeah. I saw we beat Atletico the other day. I might actually do a watch along for it. Yeah, I'm saying. Because there was no football on this week, so I was thinking, I didn't even see United that women are playing in it, but I was like, if I saw that, I probably would have done a watch along for it. Yeah, I'm saying, because there's not really football on, is there? So if there's not football on, I will do a watch along for United women quarter final against Bayern. I know Liam Bayern View. He always watches Bayern women football. I don't know if he watches the under-21s, but he watches Bayern women football and obviously Bayern men's. And he says stuff like, you know, he knows his stuff, shall I say, on women's football. I think we win the UCL. Arsenal won it last year. I guess we'll see, bro. I guess we'll see, mate. I honestly don't know. I don't know enough about women's football to know if we're going to win the UCL or not, bro. I'll be real. Make sure you don't smash their likes up, people. Man United. We're the boys in red and we're on our way to Wembley. 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 We're the famous Man United and we're going to Wembley. Hey, Wembley. She wore a scarlet ribbon. And when I asked her why she wore that ribbon, she said it's for United and we're on our way to Wembley. Wembley. Just Park's one of our best friends. I know we signed was it Rolfo? Was that her name? Rolfo from the Swedish left back from Barca, I think. I know we signed her, and Liam said she was really good. It's one of our best players. She's got a scream against Atletico. Yeah, I saw that goal. I was doing the rounds on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? By the way, we was talking about this last night, yeah, lads. I can't lie. We are so set, yeah, in a few years' time for the future, yeah. Bruv, our academy's got JJ Gabriel, Kai Rooney, yeah, and Shea Lacey. I'm telling you now, lads, yeah, we are going to if we get the structure of a football club, right, which I think we will, and we get the right manager in, we're going to dominate English football. Imagine producing Rooney's regen, Foden's regen, and Neymar's regen in the same period in your academy. Now, Gabriel, I have no doubt that JJ Gabriel will leave Man United by the age of 23, 24. But I need him to do Ronaldo stuff until then, like when I was 3 or 4 league titles, when I said Champions League. Yeah, because I can just see him. I could see it, bro. I could probably see it. But Shea Lacey and Kai Rooney won't. They'll stay, I think. Mainu ain't Carrot region. Mainu's, as they say, Seedorf's region. He ain't Carrick region. Walton is Carrick region. Similar to Carrick. He's not as good as Carrick. Nowhere near as good as Carrick, by the way. But Mainu ain't Carrick region. But just imagine and then Mainu a few years before, like, bruv, and there's actual arguments, yeah, because Chelsea fans think they've got the best academy in England, because they flex players that don't even play for their football club. You know, they flex players like Mark Gahey, who didn't even make a name at their football club. He made a name somewhere else. Do you know what I'm saying? You talk about players that actually play for our football club. We've had the best academy in England by a country mile. I just wanted to mention Mainu. We'll keep the red flag flying high. Jim fights to that. I need to see more of him, bro. I know Kaz loves him, but I need to see more of him, bro. May as well. Centre back, left footed, Dundee to left back. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Those three, though, especially those three. Shea Lacey's already going to make into the first team soon. JJ Gabriel, everyone knows how good he is, and Kai Rooney's a baller as well. So we can have a front three. We can have a front three of Ballon d'Or winners again. You know what I'm saying? History repeats itself again. You know what I'm saying? We're the only team in football history to have a front three of Ballon d'Or winners. We might do it again. Just saying, lads. We may do it again. I would put Lacey on the bench more. I'd give him more minutes. Bring him on for 15, 20 minutes. I would. Because I think that guy believes in himself as well. He's a quality player. He's near talented than JJ. Now, Rio is talented, but yeah, he ain't JJ Gabriel level. JJ Gabriel is different level. Do you know what I'm saying? Different level. He is like, yeah, like JJ Gabriel. Bruv, I'm telling you now, like, yeah, you're talking your Mal, bruv. You're talking your Mal level, mate. Like, talent-wise. You're talking your Mal level, talent-wise, bro. Big up M16, bro. Calvin Phillips has just been sent off in the Sheffield Derby. What do they call it? Is the Steel Derby or something like that? Carrick needs to trust his squad and let Lacey, Mazza, and Euro play. Don't feel like don't feel like a permanent manager. I do agree. I do think he needs to rotate a bit for certain games, innit? For like the West Hams and that, he needs to play Sesko and things like that. I hear what you're saying, but at the end of the day, when you got one game a week, you don't really need to. You don't really feel like you need to because your team's just fully energetic at 24/7. But I hear what you're saying. That's my qualms about him. But I don't know how he's gonna do with rotation and stuff like that. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had a problem with rotation. He never knew how to perfectly rotate. There's some games where you bring in some other players in and you take some other players out because then you keep changing and swapping your starting 11 and stuff like that. One or two here and there, one or two here and there. Just keep everyone refreshed and everyone on their toes. And those little details. That's what made Pep the Pep. Do you get what I'm saying? Because he understands those little details. And same with Fergie. Oh, United. Man United. Lad, United fan base talk a lot on the internet. Don't forget you guys come to the Hill Dickinson Stadium, lad. Yeah, mate, we know, and we're going to win. We have better academy products, but they don't have good PR like United talents have. You do have good academy products, but you don't have better academy products than us. And the academy products you lot flex are the ones that left your academy and joined somewhere else. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Michael Elise, he didn't make his name at your club. You know what I'm saying? Mark Gahey the same. All the players, bruv, I can sit there. It's like Man City can't flex their academy, bruv, because all their players made a name somewhere else, other than Foden. Mainu, yeah. Pogba, Rashford, number 11 at Marseille, yeah. Alvaro. Imagine I flex that. Oh, I do flex Alvaro. If you want to do this, we can flex Alvaro. Alvaro is the starting left back for Real Madrid. Rashford plays for Barcelona. Yeah. Who else? To be fair, we had a bit of a bad period during the noughties. Just during the noughties, we had a bit of a bad period. There'll be one or two we can name, but usually we did have a bit of a bad period during that. But the 90s, obviously, the class of 92 is bigger than Chelsea Football Club. I mean, Ryan Giggs has won more trophies than Chelsea Football Club. Pogba made his name in Juve. Why was he bought by Juve, bro? Why was he bought by Juve, mate? Because Juve were on the up at that time. They bought a 19-year-old midfielder that got like 4 fucking senior appearances for Man United. He just said Jesse Derry. I don't know who these lot are, bruv. I know Jesse Derry is because I saw him play against Hull. Do you know what I'm saying? He's got that proper Brexit trim, bruv. Big up SSB, mate. I ain't seen you in a while. You're good, bro. But I'm telling you now, JJ Gabriel. Yeah, these ones you can flex. These ones you can flex. I mean, Levi Cole won't make much of a flex, but these ones you can flex. Do you know what I'm saying? Reece James is a proper player. Proper player. But JJ Gabriel, bro. That JJ Gabriel is going to... Oh my gosh, bro. If he has the right people around him and the right attitude and the right mentality, that guy is going to be unbelievable. Yeah, I'm talking best up there with, like, bro, this guy, bruv, anyone seen a clip of him jiggling around with the fucking tennis ball? And he's just bouncing a tennis ball off the wall, That's that type of, you see that stuff in movies, bruv. You don't see that stuff in real life. Do you know what I'm saying? Just bouncing the ball off the wall, bouncing a tennis ball off the wall. One touch, kicky ups and stuff like that. Bro, he's a joke, mate. Yeah, exactly. Chelsea got less league titles than me, lad. Tell them to be quiet, lad. You tell him, pal. Oh, mate. Do you not reckon Arsenal will win today? Do you not reckon Arsenal will win? I do. I reckon Arsenal will win. That's what Messi used to do, not like, yeah, that's what Messi would have done, and all the elite technical ballers. That's what I'm saying. These are the names you're gonna have to put him with when it comes to tech. Like how good he is, bro. It's a joke. How good he is at football, honestly, bro, is a joke. Do you know what I'm saying? He is like it's scary levels how good he can be at football. People can sit there and like listen. I'm not saying he's gonna reach them talent levels because he might not because he has to have the right people around him and the right attitude and the right determination. Do you know what I'm saying? But bro, he can definitely has potential to be the best player in the world or one of the best players in the world, Ballon d'Or winners. Because bro, how good he actually is at football for that. He's like 14, 15, bruv, and they put him in with they put him in the under 21s. Yeah, and he's just skinning players. Yeah, and he's scoring worldies as well. Like he's scoring worldies with both foot. Like, and it just makes things look so easy. Yeah, bro. Right mentality, right attitude around him, right environment, right club, and that guy is gonna be. He's touching Neymar and things like that, bro. I'm telling you. Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Rocking it. To be fair, them chances. I know he's a professional footballer. Them chances are harder than it looks. Especially from that angle and stuff like that. It's harder than it looks. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? But I hear what you're saying. He didn't even get it on target, bro. But then again, he tried to go for top bins. Them chances are harder than it looks. Yeah, I said. We're the boys in red and we're all the way to Wembley. We're not talking about Cheeto, bruv. Oh, he's talking about. Mustafa's talking about Cheeto. JJ called Kid Messi for a reason. I remember watching bro on YouTube years back. Now he's the next superstar. I remember watching Mate. Anyone else remember watching Manu like 6 years ago way before he broke through? I don't watch the Olympics, bruv. I'll never watch the Olympics. I refuse to. Make sure to smash the likes up. Midfield maestro, big up to you. I ain't seen you in a while. So Cheeto has a lot of room for development. Cheeto ain't that guy, bruv. He just ain't that guy. Just ain't that guy. Do you know what I'm saying? He just ain't that guy, mate. He just ain't that guy. You know what I'm saying? He might end up being an half decent striker. Don't be saying, look at Brian Brobby, bruv. He's doing quite well at Sunderland. And he's been trash his entire career. You know what I'm saying? And he comes to Sunderland and now he looks like an half-decent striker. Why refuse? What did the Olympics do to you? Go and type up Olympic ceremony. I think it was 2022 or whatever. I don't know. No, 2016. 2024 maybe. 2024 it might have been. Go type up Olympics ceremony. 2024 and look at the end of it. Your academy has Chalobah. Solanke came from Liverpool's academy. That ain't the flex you think it is, pal. That ain't the flex you think it is, lads. Harder than they look. Touchline, but to smack that far off target, it's easy to kick the ball down, and every professional knows not to lean back. I hear what you're saying. I'm not saying if I'm saying it does just look harder than it looks, especially when you've got a big 6 foot, however much 6 foot whatever in front of you. Do you get what I'm saying? Trying to block an angle for it, so you just try and go for the top bins. But yeah, he sent that one rose head, mate. How is anyone saying their academy is better than our academy players smack up teams consistently every season? Facts. You tell me how many Ballon d'Or winners Man City's academies had, Chelsea's academies had, Liverpool's academies had, and then come back to me, mate. Yeah, bro, the class of '92 clears Chelsea, mate. Ryan Giggs has got more trophies in his cabinet than Chelsea. He's got more medals in his cabinet than Chelsea have. He's got more medals in his cabinet than Chelsea have. Smash these likes up, people, as I say. Follow the Twitch and join the Discord as well, man. Come on, let's try and get to like 30 people in the... I think we're like 25 people in the Discord. So make sure, if you haven't already, join the Discord. Let's try and get to 30 people. And also follow the Twitch. Let's try and get to 100 followers ASAP on the Twitch. I don't know when I'm going to start uploading on the Twitch, but I will start uploading soon. You know what I'm saying? Or whenever. Yeah, so make sure you're not thinking. Now we're going back to 1992. Yeah, we're talking about the history of our academies, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? I know your club didn't exist then. Your club was founded in 2004 when Roman Abramovich bought you. But we're talking about, you know, actual historic impact the academy has. You know what I'm saying? And that's another reason why we're the biggest club in England. You know what I'm saying? Wembley, Wembley, we're the famous Man United and we're going to Wembley. Wembley, Wembley, we're the famous Man United. Big up AP7, mate. Sterling came from us too. Yeah, Sterling's a decent player. Nothing too special, but he's a decent player. Wembley, we're the famous man. Fletcher twins stink of nepotism. I can't lie, they're not that good. Yeah, they're not that good. That's why I'm not playing, bro. Big up Bergan, bro. Bergan, are you confident for today, bro? Do you reckon you could upset Arsenal? Can you get a result? Harry Wilson too. He did come from your academy, didn't he? Is Harry Wilson the one that got cancer, or was that Matt Brooks? I think it was Matt Brooks, wasn't it? Because I think they're both Welsh. And they both played for Bournemouth. Wembley, Wembley, we're the famous Man United. Matt Brooks, oh, Fez. We're the famous Man United and we're going to Wembley. Sterling didn't come from Liverpool. He was bought from QPR. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, of course he was. He's not even from Liverpool. He's from what do you call it? He's from London. He grew up in I think he grew up in Kingston upon Thames, but maybe I'm thinking of the Kingston he was born in. Don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one. But yeah, you're right. We produced Rice and Elise Musiala. You did not produce Musiala. That's shameless. Hold on. When did Musiala join Bayern? See what I'm saying, though? You see what I'm saying, lads? Chelsea fans are claiming players that didn't even make a name of their football club for their academy. Rice also went to West Ham because you released him. Yeah. Alright, cool. Fair play. Musiala, I hear it. He joined Bayern at 16. Yeah? Musiala from Southampton, not joking. He joined Bayern at 16, right? So I hear Musiala, right? When did... I know for a fact Rice joined... Rice joined West Ham Academy. And Rice, because you lot released him. That's what you always used to speak about. Do you get what I'm saying? So Man City and Chelsea had thingy. Yeah, there you go. When Elite and in 2016, like bro, you did not. No, mate. So I'm saying that Chelsea fans are flexing players, yeah, that they didn't even build. They didn't even make a name at their football club. You're flexing players that didn't even make a name at your football club. They made a name somewhere else. You know what I mean? Or they didn't even make their like. Elise went to Reading to make a name and then went to Palace and then you tried to sign him back and then he went to Bayern. You know, Rice got released when he was young, went to West Ham, made a name for himself, now he's at Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Wembley. Chelsea almost killed KDB and Salah's careers. Elise was at City as well. Yeah, I just seen that. Elise was at City as well. You know what I'm saying? It's like City fans claiming Lavia, bruv. Maybe not Lavia, but someone else that they, you know, that academies players buy and then they release them or they sell them while they're still in the academy. Yeah. And then they go somewhere else and they break through and then saying, oh, they came from our academy. Like, no, they didn't. You know what I'm saying? What would have made Rice 16 low? Would it have been? Rice left in... When did Rice leave Chelsea? Did he leave Chelsea? I swear he left Chelsea when he was young. Did Rice leave... Bro. 2013, mate. He began playing football at the Lane Adventure Playground in Kingston. That's Kingston, England. 2006. He joined Chelsea Academy as a 7-year-old, where he befriended future England teammate in 2013. After he got released in 2013, mate, at 14 years of age. He got released at 2013. He joined West Ham academy after a trial period in the spring. So you didn't release him in 2016. It was 2013, mate. It was 3 years earlier. 3 years earlier. He's actually 27, by the way, Rices. So we need to start winning trophies now. Going out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. Started out with a kiss, so I did. Make sure you lot, as I say, keep smashing the like button up, keep hitting the sub button up, turn on post notifications, don't miss out or a live stream. Join the Discord, follow the Twitch as well, all that good stuff. But yeah, man. Big up Ravi, bro. Yeah, very close to 4K, less than 80 subs away, man. Oscar was better than KDB at the time, and William was better than Salah. And Hazard was better than Salah as well, mate. Still is. Because I got it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep. And she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke. And she's taking a bath. Gotta be. Sheila flopped at Chelsea. Oh. United. Oh, Man United. I missed the touchline. Yo, big up, brother. Big up, Hyper, mate. Hope you're good, bro. Oh. Sherla, I like to. Did Sherla come from your academy? Not your academy, sorry. Did Chelsea's academy? No, he didn't, did he? I swear he was at Wolfsburg and they bought him. Liverpool, we will win a narrow 2-1 today. It's going to be a slugfest. I'm going 1-0 Forest. Get your score predictions in, lads. Hold on. Which academy did Andre Sherla... How do I spell it? Oh no, it's FSV Mainz. And then under Thomas Tuchel, raw. Yeah, no, you're right. It was Schalke. He was at Mainz and then must have went Schalke. 2-2. When are you back? I never fouled. I don't know whenever I get asked, bro. 3-1 Forest. I'm going 1-0. I'm going 1-0 Forest. I don't know where you lot get doing mad goals, bro. 3-2, 3-1. 2-2, should I say. So 3-1. And 3-0. No chance. I'm going with a stinky 1-0 win for Forest. Sane was Schalke too. So was Neuer. I'm saying. Sane was mid. Sane weren't mid. Mid for you lot. But in the Premier League, he was a baller, bruv. In the Premier League, he was a proper player. Draxler as well. Was Draxler Salzburg? Schalke? Draxler was Wolfsburg, no? Julian Draxler. Teams played for. I know he played for PSG. He's now at Al Ali in yeah. No, never mind. Yeah, you're right. He came from Schalke Academy, but he did play for Wolfsburg. Yeah, I did think he played for Wolfsburg. I knew I wasn't going mad. So he went from Schalke Academy to Wolfsburg and then went to PSG and now he's at Al Ali. He was a wonder kid, bro. I don't know what happened to him. He was a proper wonder kid. Okay, we had Silva and Rudiger as our centre back, so he had no chance. That's cool. That's cool. You could do with him now, though, mate, because they both left. Oh, Son was at Leverkusen. Son, I don't think he came from their academy, though. I doubt he came from their academy. Stinky 2-1 Liverpool. Oh. Everyone's going with Liverpool wins today. Julian Brandt, is that not Dortmund? It's Brandt, not Dortmund. Ravel Morrison was a baller. Shame he couldn't behave himself off the pitch. Yeah, I always hear about this Ravel Morrison guy. Apparently he was better than Pogba and that in the academy and stuff like that. But yeah. Well, this all started off, by the way, as me telling everyone, Man United are going to dominate the next 10 years of English football if we get it right. Because our academy's got Shea Lacey, Kai Rooney and JJ Gabriel. We've got baby Rooney, baby Foden and baby Neymar all in our academy. Yeah, all at the same time, all at a similar age. Crazy. Crazy, mate. Started out with a kiss, shouted and not like this, it was only a kiss. Ravel Morrison was a top talent. Yeah, I always hear about Ravel Morrison, like how good he was at football and that, but he just never... I could be wrong. Did Fergie say he's the most talented player he's ever seen? No, no. He was coming through with Pogba in it, and he was the best player apparently in the team. Pogba and Lingard and that. What are the chances that Spurs win today? Less than 1%, mate. Spurs can't score goals, mate. So unless Arsenal gift them a goal or two, Spurs won't win, mate. We also have Ballon d'Or, Gumenu, Euro Heaven, Luka Jovic overhyped, Gundo, lol. Kevin Prince, Boateng. What academy did he come from? Kevin Prince Boateng played at Barca, innit? What academy did he come from? Randomly scored one last game against them. Yeah, that was because Zubimendi gave the ball away. So as I said, like, unless Arsenal give you lot a goal, you lot ain't scoring. They have to gift it to you. Who, Kevin Prince Boateng, he might have been, you know. He might have been. It's him and his brother. You're right. He might have been, you know. Because Schalke had a very good team, didn't they? And we beat them in the semi-final of the Champions League. We should have won that Champions League that year, man. I'm sorry, honestly. We should have 4 Champions Leagues at least. That was the one game where Fergie said he got it wrong in the Champions League final in 2009. I mean, 2011, we just got absolutely fingered. But 2009 is the one he said he got it wrong, didn't he? And we should have won it that year. Scoreline for Spurs Arsenal 2-1. No. 1-0 Arsenal. Guys, I don't know about baby Ebo coming through. Academy Mateus Ebo. Yeah, but you lot gas up so many academy players. I can't keep up, mate. The amount of young players you lot gas up is ridiculous. Arsenal about to be second place. Do you know how mad that is? You know, if there be 4 second places in a row, is crazy. Crazy. It's actually got to be. It's actually got to be I've actually got to give Arteta some respect, bro. That's crazy. That's mental. Like 4 Pete in second place is actually incredibly hard to do. Because sometimes you can just accidentally win the league. Like how Liverpool won the league last year, an accident. Do you get what I'm saying? You can just accidentally win the league. Yeah, you don't have to necessarily be good. You know what I mean? They do need points, but Spurs are terrible, bro. Well done, we'll feed the whole of YouTube community for the rest of the week, though. For the rest of the year, man. Imagine they drop points to Spurs. This Spurs team as well. Yeah, if they drop points today, they know they're not winning the league. I think they already know they're not winning the league. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, people like Hooks, yeah? Brothers, they say pride always comes before the fall. Yeah, because they were so arrogant and they were saying the league's done and all this stuff. They have to triple down on what they said because they can't just switch up after a few bad results. But if they don't win today, I think they know they don't win the league. There's no way they win the league. What, it's going to be 2 or 3 points? What, let's say it's 3 points with a game in hand, and you've got to play them at your gaff, at City's gaff, should I say? Good luck, mate. Good luck. Good luck, mate. Good luck. If Arsenal don't win today, league's done, mate. City winning. I think City are going to win it anyways, but I said that after thingy. My predictions on the catch up were this was before the Brentford Arsenal game and the Wolves Arsenal game. This was after Liverpool, just after Liverpool beat City on the Monday. I said that City first. This is my predictions. Let me know what you lot think. W predictions or not. Yeah, because these are coming true, by the way. City first. Arsenal second. United third. Liverpool fourth. Villa fifth. And Chelsea sixth. That was my predictions for the top 6. Yeah. Let me know, chat. W or L predictions. I think. Thinking. Yeah, you did. You accidentally won a trophy, bro. But even then, the league title was the league, innit? You did. PSG have been ass since that Club World Cup, but PSG played like they played so many games in the last like 3 seasons, bro. So I don't think they're gonna win the Champions League this season. But it's good for them that they binned off that Coupe de France, whatever it is. No, is it Coupe de France? Yeah, their FA Cup. So City win from the get go. The same thing happens every season. They talk like it's done when it's nowhere near over. Facts, bro. They've never been in it. They've never been in the title race, mate. Never been in the title race before, bro. And then but DJN, what it is as well, they do it on the other flip side as well. So when they do end up going behind, or they do end up having a bad result, they go, oh, it's over. Some of them go, oh, it's over. We're bottling it again. They do it all the time. They're so reactionary as a fan base. It's either done in way that they're going to win it, or it's done in the, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Man United fourth, everything else is spot on. I can see. Yes, I'm saying. I mean, Villa might get, to be fair, the only one I'll change right now might potentially be Villa. Villa might get 6th. Villa might get 6th. You know what I mean? Villa might get 6th, but oh, because they might crumble. I can see it happening, but other than that, I'm not too fussed about those predictions, I'll be honest. Ferguson, actually, you failed rage bait, mate. Finishing second 4 times in a row is crazy, if that happens. No, apparently, according to Arsenal fans, Man United didn't lose to Grimsby, innit? Because if you win on penalties, you don't win the game. You don't win the game, apparently. You know what I mean? We won on penalties last year at the Emirates, and they said it doesn't count because the score was 1-1. So we didn't lose to Grimsby, lads. So don't let anyone tell you we lost to Grimsby, mate. Because apparently, according to Arsenal fans, if you win a game on penalties, you don't win the game. Work that one out for me. I ain't saying City are winning it yet. A long way to go, but if we get the pressure on them, they will fold. Question is, if we can get the pressure up, I agree. I agree, bro. I agree, mate. I agree, bro. Gimmick annoying at times. I agree, bro. No, I agree. I agree with that, Dragon, and I agree with that, DJing as well, bro. That's what I'm saying. They say it's like, bro, it's I don't know, bro. I've seen it myself. Like, I ain't seen United in many title races and stuff like that, but you know, I've seen United when they were good. And I've also just seen Liverpool and City for years have title races. So I understand how title races work. What? Because my team ain't in the title race. I can't understand how a title race works. Yeah. Teams drop points. Yeah, I'm saying. Teams bottle games and stuff like that. Pressure gets to teams. Like, it's nowhere near over. Do you know what I'm saying? It's nowhere near over. And also, as I say, like you can't control them what other teams do. If City go and win the next 12 games, they win the league. I'm saying it just is what it is. Like, so for me, it's like I feel like a lot of Arsenal fans, they don't actually know how title races work. And I mean in loads of senses, like the side that they overreact every time they lose a game or draw a game, and then the side that think the league's over when it's Christmas. Both sides. But, listen, DJN, make sure you keep that Premier League title warm for us, mate, because we're taking it back next season. It's been far too long, mate. We ain't won a league title. We're taking it back next season, lads. Is there proper fans on Arteta? They were folding in Feb under March and the vein. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Since they got, I was talking to my mate last night about this. Since they got to the Emirates, yeah, they've been nothing but bottle job FC. That's literally what they've been doing. They bottled everything since they got to the Emirates. They bottled top four a few years ago when they lost to Spurs 3-0 and Newcastle in the same week. They bottled top four a few weeks ago. Bro, since they got to the Emirates, they've been bottle job FC. They've been bottle job FC. Bottle job FC, bro. No, but twisted. Trust me, it does, bruv. Yeah, you watch when City won their league, and I get it because they haven't won the league in so long. When City won their first league, yeah, the QPR moment, bruv, their players were bottling it. Their players were bottling it. The only reason they won it is because QPR gifted them the win. Let's have it right. QPR gifted them the win, right? Look at their fans in the crowd. Their fans were throwing their shirts at the chairs, all that stuff. That's what Arsenal fans are like. Whereas you see with Real Madrid, why do Real Madrid always end up winning stuff in the Champions League? Because their fans and that, they all stay calm. And you know what I'm saying? They push their team on. You know what I mean? It definitely does seek in the dressing rooms. You know what I'm saying? And Old Trafford's the same, bruv. Yeah, Old Trafford, we always stay calm, bruv. Because we're Man United. As they say, the Man United, they always score. We always stay calm. I don't see us ever panic. We haven't been in a title race in a long time, innit? So I hear it. You know what I'm saying? When we're back in the title race, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? If we're still panicking. But we don't panic. Do you get what I'm saying? We don't usually panic as a crowd, whereas they do. And that's what I'm saying. When we scored against them, the third goal against 3-2, you see how mute the Emirates was. No, I'm not saying, it's not about the fans being stupid. It's the fans being, like, their fans are too nervous. They don't believe. Because they ain't done it in a while, so I hear it. Just if you ain't done it for so long, and you've consistently bottled title races in 08, not 09 to be fair, but 08, you know what I mean, in 2023, 2024, 22, 23. There was another one as well they bottled. Probably Leicester season. And I remember 13-14 when City won the league that year. I know Arsenal were top at Christmas and then they got spanked. But I think it was like... But so Arsenal were top at Christmas. Then they lost 6-0 to Chelsea, 5-1 to Liverpool. And I think they lost 5-0 to City as well. Or 5-1 to City. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fans, that's what I'm saying. It definitely does. Like, the nervousness from the crowd... And when it's Real Madrid, the calmness from the crowd sees into the players. The players know that the fans are behind them and they believe in them. Do you get what I'm saying? That type of stuff definitely does seek into players, bro. It would as well. If you're just human being, basic nature. Drumming out of my cage and I've been doing... We've got 11 minutes till kickoff, by the way, lads. I ain't gotta be down because I want it all. Started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Oh, Forrest winning this. I think so, bro. I'm going 1-0 Forrest. M16 is rattled. That's why I'm ignoring him. Because he doesn't even know what he's saying. Isak accidentally scored a goal and got injured. Wait, did you hear what Jimmy said? Jimmy said, Isak, you'll never walk again. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. I'm not laughing. I swear down. Oh my gosh, bro. Jimmy said, Isak, he'll never walk again. The fuck y'all saying to me, bro? The fuck y'all saying to me? He's hilarious, bro. Oh, big up everyone in the chat, man. Big up everyone in the chat. Oh, I swear down, bro. What have you just said in the chat? Hold on, give me 2 secs, brother. This game kicks off in 9 minutes, so I'm gonna get out. Say less. No, it's a joke, right? Oh. Chelsea fans, buckle up. Who has the easiest remaining fixtures? Chelsea at West Ham. Oh, West Ham got 92.2. What do these numbers mean, though? Nah, see, I disagree, bro. I disagree, bro. I haven't seen the fixture. Chelsea, I do think have got really hard fixtures. Don't get me wrong. I do think Chelsea have got really hard fixtures, but like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how they judge this, so I have to see. You'll never win again. I don't know how they judge this, so I have to see, bro. But you know, I've said Chelsea got hard fixtures. But I guess it's retrospective to your club, innit? So with us, I don't know, because I don't think we've got many hard fixtures left. Especially the home fixtures. The home fixtures I'm not worried about. I think most United fans, I think we're going to win majority of our home games. Majority of them. And I think we only have to win 7 more games to get Champions League football. Out of 12. I think it's 7 out of 12. We only have to win 7 out of 12. So, yeah. It is a fixture against a relegation fighting team class as a hard game. It should be. If you play an away game against Nottingham Forrest, it should be classified as a hard game. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know how they judge that. No, I know that, but I'm saying I don't know how they judge it, because it's like, if I'm playing West Ham and Nottingham Forest away, I think that's a harder game than playing Fulham away, because Fulham, not Fulham, maybe not Fulham, because Fulham are fighting for Europe potentially, but. Like, for example, that's harder than playing a Brighton away. We've got Brighton away on the last day. Brighton are going to be fighting for nothing. They're going to be 11th, 12th, mid-table. Yeah, so Brighton away on the last day is not a hard game for me, because they're just gonna throw it in the bin. We're going to be fighting for something. When you're playing against West Ham or Nottingham Forest away on the last day, it's going to be a hard game, because they're fighting for their lives. They need the extra point to survive. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why I always don't. You know, that's what I value those games hard. That's what I'm saying. Those games are hard. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you score in those games in title races, you know what I mean, you're a big game player, the pressure's on, and you're playing against low blocks, they're fighting for their lives, they're fighting for every ball. This game's going to kick off soon, by the way. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, rather than just stat padding and then against Spurs or something, especially for Spurs are fighting for their life, but you know that whole big 6 stat, oh, we got GA against the big 6, he's a big game player. No, because these games are also big. Playing against, like, if I play against Bournemouth, you know, and they're mid-table, it doesn't mean anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Because back in the season, they're going to give up. They've got nothing to fight for. Just basic human nature, innit? Harry Wilson is decent. Ole, ole, ole. I think Arsenal beat Spurs 3-1. I'm going 1-0. I just don't see Spurs scoring a goal, to be honest. I think Arsenal will probably snatch it with a set piece late on, like they did last season. Can't score against us. Your team is terrible. Your defence is awful. Your entire team's awful, bro. Your defence, your midfield, your attack is all awful, bro. Yeah, I'm saying. I need Spurs to lose today, though, because if Spurs do lose today, I think they will go down. I think Spurs will go down. Oh, I think everyone wants Spurs to do something. Yes, I saw Calvin Phillips got sent off in a derby. Everyone wants Spurs to do something just to see the meltdown from Arsenal fans. They just want to see the meltdown from Arsenal fans, innit? Sheffield Wednesday ended up getting a red card, though. I am 16! Verts is injured! Verts is injured, lads. Verts is injured, lads. Verts is injured. Verts is injured. Just said it on the news, on the commentator, that Liverpool will be out Florian Verts. He got injured in the warm-up. React is going to owe me £100, pal. React's going to owe me £100. I'm going to be so rich at the end of the season. I'm so rich at the end of the season. My intent is purified, free from desire. No, 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 no. Sheffield Wednesday are officially relegated. Is that true? I thought they was officially relegated anyways. So their rivals have just sent them down. If they beat them, they would have sent them down. That's crazy. Fan not knowing your song was sung by United fans several years before your club took it. Facts, bro. You get what I'm saying? Liverpool fans don't know that they stole their anthem from us. Kunle hasn't paid, but Kunle is going to pay apparently this week. He asked me to meet him in London. We're going to film some rival content, I think. And he's going to pay me my bet. We shall see, but hopefully he does pay. Kunle pays. Do you know what I'm saying? React's going to pay me at the end of the season £100. I still got Harvey. I don't know where he is. I haven't seen Harvey in a couple of days. We had a bet £500 that Wolves get relegated, and they're going to get relegated. So that's what, 700 quid already. Then I've got my FPL league with my cousin. If I finish above him, I get 250 quid. So that's 950 quid. And if I do well in the FPL league, I end up getting like probably potentially more. I don't know how much, but I could be looking at £1,000, mate. I could be going, mate. I could be going to like fucking, I don't know, like could see me in the Maldives or something. Yeah, I mean the summer. Sounds like a stick up in the end zone. Florian Greyjoy injured. Yeah, Florian Wirtz is injured. He got injured in the warm up. That's going to be that. To be fair, this game don't suit him anyways. But then again, like if Liverpool do need someone that can create a chance. Yeah, you know I'm saying, and he can do that. Florian Mount lives. We cooked. Who have they brought on? I imagine Curtis Jones, and then they put McAllister in the 10 though. Let's imagine what they do. -7, they should already have counted it. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. And they've won one game all season, I'm pretty sure. Do-do-do-do, 1824 24. That's crazy. That is crazy, lads. That's crazy. That is mental, bro. 1 win, 8 draws, 24 losses. Scouts have spent 500 million on Watchalong. Nothing, mate. Do you get what I'm saying? Pretty much nothing, pal. They spent 500 million to finish 6th. Or to be 6th, should I say. Make sure you smashing these likes up, people, man. Get these likes up to 20 likes, people. Come on. So who's starting for it? Who's in their team now? Oh, Curtis Jones. It'll be McAllister in the 10 and Jones in the pivot. Oh. Yeah, it will be. This game will be haram. When you watch Wolves, they play decent, to be fair. They don't play like how bad they are. I actually agree with that. They just ain't got quality. So they just ain't got quality in their team. Their team just stinks. Casemiro. 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 They very rarely have been battered. They just struggle to score. They've been battered a few times. They got battered by us in the second half. They got some. They just ain't got good players, bro. They just got a championship team. You know what I'm saying? They just got a championship team, bro. They're going down. Oh, we'll beat them at home, man. We'll beat them away. Oh, we're on the way, lads. I forgot to do the timer. There you go. We're on the way, lads. We're on the way. Moo! Millwall lost yesterday, though. Wolves have 4 players on the name with the surname Gomez. Is that true? And then they got Mascara's cousin or something on the bench. Oh. Totti Gomez, João Gomez. Van Dijk, McAllister. McAllister's playing the pivot then, actually. No, it's Curtis Jones is playing in the 10. Wrexham might get promoted. They might get playoffs. Guess we'll see. Wolves just sold off most of their quality and replaced them with academy cheap buys. No wonder they're getting relegated. Yeah, true. Facts. Cunha kept him up last season. He's got 15 goals. Gravenberch. Gakpo. Salah. Millwall might be promoted and West Ham relegated. What a waste of a promotion with no rivalry. Facts. But to be fair, Millwall rivals. At least they got rivals with a lot of London teams. Chelsea. They still got rivalry with Chelsea. Probably got a rival with Spurs if Spurs stay up. But I think West Ham stay up anyways. I think Spurs stay up anyways. Also Spurs, West Ham, sorry. I think West Ham stay up. I think it'd be one of Forest or Spurs that go down. Is Forest terrible pass? Kirkes is getting booked today. Kirkes is getting booked today, lads. There we go. They've lost the ball. There you go. Here we go. I don't know if he's onside. Oh my gosh, he saved that. Oh my gosh. What a save. I don't know if Hudson-Odoi's onside. He looks well offside. What a save. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, Forest the winner of this game, lads. Kirkes. Lost it again. Oh, they lost it. They're giving it back to him. Gravenberch. And they get it straight back to him. Nah, it isn't a great finish, but Alisson makes himself so big, bruv. Yeah, and trust me, bro, when a goalkeeper makes himself so big in front of you, like, yeah, you just panic. Brentford have decent scouting. If they sell it, Gord, Thiago, they can replace him with another good striker. He's not that good, though. He misses bare chances. If he plays for a big club, he won't do that well. Brentford play to him, so he gets so many chances. Oh. Whoa. Giving the ball away. Gravenberch. Never mind. I'd take Igor Thiago as a backup. I mean, Harry Kane's bagging goals for fun at the minute. I don't even know. I reckon Harry Kane's probably got more goals than games in the league this season. That league is that bad. Bertie, me, said Sir Matt Bosby. Have you heard of North Bank Highbury? No, said Matt, you cockney twat. We are the Stretford Enders. Bro, John Duran is in Russia now playing football. Bro, a year ago he was playing he was scoring the winner against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. He's only 22 as well. I don't know what's gone on with him. Whether it's an attitude problem, I don't know what it is, bruv. Why his career's gone down the path it's gone down. Because that guy I thought was a good player. Ball! Who's that? Gravenberg got it clear. Money. Yeah, money maybe for the Saudi move. But then he went to Turkey and now he's in Russia. I don't know what's got... I actually want to know. I'm really interested and intrigued to know what happened to him. He's only 22, and a year ago he was playing Champions League, scoring the winner against Bayern Munich, playing Premier League football. Then he went to Saudi, and then he went to Turkey, and now he's in Russia. It's mental. He's playing behind closed doors in Russia. Mad thing is, he's still a good player. Of course he's a good player. You don't just lose it. He's 22, bruv. I don't know what's going on with him. But it can't be a money thing, though. Maybe his Saudi move was a money thing. You might be right there. Maybe his Saudi move was a money thing. But why did he go Turkey and then Russia? He's playing behind closed doors. He has. He's wasted his career, bruv. Bro, he ain't getting another move. Well, he'll get another move, but he ain't going back to the Premier League. He might do, actually. I hope he does, bruv. But even if he does, bruv, I honestly, what's already happened to his career is crazy. It's mental. It has to be. I think it has to be an attitude thing. Like he has to, like, obviously Ronaldo didn't like him because he kept missing bare chances for Al Nassr. Oh, I know, bruv. Forrest are moving to these lot, by the way. Gibbs White. Ball in. Van Dijk gets it clear. Forrest are winning this game, mate. I'm telling you. If they can put the ball in the back of the net at least once. He falls put with coaches with Emery at Villa. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy, bro. Because he's actually a good player, man. Like Russia at 22, playing behind closed doors. You might be right, DJN. You might be right. You might be right. You might be right there, to be fair. You might be right. Because obviously, I know when you go Saudi, you can't leave Saudi for 2 years. To go back to Europe for 2 years. Because of tax things. That's why Ivan Toney can't come back until next summer. Something like that. You might be right, bro. That's a lovely turn from Gibbs White. And he's left Van Dijk for dead, but no, never mind. There we go, foul by McAllister. He's getting booked as well. Forrest are playing well, lads. It's mental, man. Yeah, you're right. Brighton moved to him in both games, but in the league game as well. You might be right though, DJN. But even then, Russia at 22 is mental to me, bro. Like I was thinking he goes Saudi for a couple of years and then comes back to proper European football. But obviously, that ain't a pen. They ain't getting given. But yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know, bro. It's mental. It's really, really, really baffling to me, to be honest with you. What's happened to his career? Really baffling. Duran starts for Chelsea. No, he don't. He's not. He don't start ahead of João Pedro. Not in a minute. Is Anderson goal? Oh my gosh! Wide of the post. Just wide of the post. Got that ball there, look. Loose touch from whoever that was. I think it was Curtis Jones. Anderson drives in. 4 players around him. He hits it well. Just wide of the post. The lappers at Chelsea and Duran in Russia. Life ain't fair. Oh. Who's that? Singari. Yeah. Keep smashing these likes up, lads. Let's try and get to 20 likes, man. Hit the sub button up as well, as I say. Delap is trash. Saw news of Delap to Everton. I can see that, to be fair. Maybe maybe in the summer, or maybe they give him another year at Chelsea or whatever. But he's been so bad, bro, that I don't think they'll give him another year. Van Dijk, he's kept it in. Gakpo, but he's giving it away. Liverpool are playing terrible at the minute. They're honestly playing so bad, and Nottingham Forrest actually playing half decent. Nottingham Forrest need a goal. Get a goal, get some more confidence in, keep applying the pressure. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's all well and good playing this good football. If you can't put the ball in the back of the net, eventually Liverpool will end up playing better. Going back. Players don't use shin pads anymore. They hold their legs where they should be most of the time. Yeah, I see that a lot of them wear small shin pads and stuff like that. It's mental. Gakpo, flick on a header. Curtis Jones. Gakpo. Sangari's fouled him again. This is Szoboszlai territory, bro. If he can knuckleball this right. Szoboszlai territory. Oh. We'll still have scores in the other games, or they're all still 0-0. Oh. This is Szoboszlai territory, bro. All. Never mind. No, Ekatike back in. Over the bar. 30 mil max. Yeah, probably get their money back. About 30 mil, yeah. I'd probably agree, bro. Probably get their money back. We are the Stretford Enders. Bertie, me, said to Matt Bosby. Have you heard of North Bank, Bertie? No, said Matt, you cockney twat. We are the Stretford Enders. We are the Stretford Enders. Bertie, me, said to Matt Bosby. Have you heard of the North Bank guy, Bertie? No, said Matt, you cockney twat. We need football scouts working overtime again. We wanted Delap, didn't we? We still want a striker in the summer. But if I think Delap was always going to be bought to be a backup. We was always going to get 2 strikers in, but oh my gosh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad we didn't get him. Even as a backup, bro. He's like he's as bad as Xerxes. In fact, Xerxes is probably better than him. And I wanted him at the time as well. I thought he was good at Ipswich, but he just can't raise his level to be a top level striker. Bertie, me, said to Matt Bosby. Have you heard of the North Bank Bertie? Oh. Amazing how he plays every game. See me said to Matt Busby, have you heard of North Bank Ivory? No, said Matt, you cockney twat. We are the Stretford Enders. You can have Jackson, to be fair. I'm alright, pal. I'll take Harry Kane if I want. Oh. You know what I'm saying? After all, buying all my feeder club. You know what I'm saying? Bertie, me, said to Matt Busby. Have you heard of the North Bank? Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. There we go. Hutchinson. Oh, he's faked it. Nah, man, he probably should have released it. Gibbs White. Oh. They're getting chances, mate. They're getting chances. Sangari. Flick over. Anderson. Back to Sangari. Lovely work. Lovely. Nicely done. And now Gibbs White can whip it. Does. Konate wins it. Malenka. Not Malenkovic. Sorry, Murillo. Anderson. Flick on header. Oh. Foul. Foul for Forrest. Collision in the heads. Hurricane is good in Germany, all right. Yeah, but he wants to break the Premier League record, though, doesn't he? He wants to become Premier League. If he breaks the Premier League's all-time goal scorer record and he wins a Premier League with Man United, bro, his PR and his career would go up massively. Like the guy who plays for Bodo Glimt called Hage, he could be a great mid-table striker for Everton. Oh no, I've never watched him, bro. They're balling out though. That Bodo Glimt. I reckon they might even go through on. To be fair, no, I doubt they go through. Inter are a top team. Inter are a top team. So Inter probably will end up finding their way to go through. And I want Inter to go through. I want as many hard European teams as I can have in the Champions League this year because I just think that at this moment in time, what I'm seeing, an English team will win it. It will be one of. I don't think City will win it if they play like a Real Madrid because I think Mbappe. Imagine you see how many times Anthony Gordon and Alanga was in behind yesterday. Imagine Mbappe's in behind that many times. Bro, he's scoring a hat-trick. Have you heard of North Bank Ivory? No, said Matt, you cockney twat. We are the Stretford Enders. Kane should have left us in 2020 when City wanted him perfect hit back then. You're probably right. 2021 it was actually, in fact. You're right. Just saying the Prem can level up and do better. Their ballers out there, scouts are needed. The Prem's already at the top though, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? It's already getting the creme de la creme players majority of the time, or the talents, shall I say, because of the money. We've got a free kick here. 4 players around him. What the hell was that free kick routine? Smashed into a wall. Hudson-Odoi. Could Kane and Haaland play in the same team? It would have been Kane instead of Haaland, bro. It was the summer before you signed Haaland. I remember it was 2021 summer when Aguero just left, I think. Yeah, Aguero just left. And then Harry Kane went on strike at Spurs, missed training and stuff like that, refused to retrain and all that. And then, I remember City were trying to buy him, but they wanted 150 mil, and I think City were only wanting to pay 120 mil. Who's been booked? Gibbs White. Talking about now. Oh, now. Oh. Nah. You have to pay 2 up front. How can you pay 2 up front? Unless you play Kane in the 10, which I wouldn't do anyways. Nah, you couldn't. It wouldn't work. Plus, they both want to be scoring goals. Napoli are 1-0 up. Plus, they both want to be scoring goals. Big up Baron, brother. Big up Double I as well, mate. Big up to everyone in the chat. As they smash their likes up, people. We better be on 20 likes at least. I don't think they could because you have to play 2 up front. And they both want to score goals. Yeah, Harry Kane drops deep, but he wants to score goals. We've been playing 2 up front. With who? Mason Mount to be a decent United player. Yeah, bro, it is insane, bro. He's not the levels, bro. Plus, he's always injured. Marmoush and Haaland different though to Harry Kane, isn't it? Marmoush has got mad pace to run him behind. Oh, Anderson. Oh. Mate, I need Forrest to get a goal, bro. They're playing well. Salah, stinker. Couldn't trap a ball there. We had Haaland and Marmoush, and we had Haaland and some. We had Marmoush and Semenyo, Haaland and Semenyo. Some games with 4-2-2. Yeah, but none of them are the profiles of Kane, though, is it? Plus, my thing is, it's not about the play styles. It's more about one of them's got to sit there and say, right, cool, the other guy's going to score more goals than me. And none of them want to do that. Both Haaland and Harry Kane want to score better goals. So both of them want to score better goals. It's like Gerrard and Lampard. Gerrard and Lampard had the same issue, like because they both wanted to be the hero, it just didn't work. I don't think it worked. But I still remember Chelsea days. He was literally Bellingham before Bellingham. Yeah, he was a very good player. That's M16's boy touchline. Relax. Who? Oh, Salah. Hudson-Odoi had stupid height when he was at Chelsea at 18. Good development gone by. Yeah, you're right. And it's the injuries as well, man. Injuries done him in. Here we go. Hudson-Odoi. Great. Look at his first touch is great. He's a decent player, man. Oh, he should have released it there. Yeah, Hudson-Odoi's got some decent tech, bro. But yeah, injuries and I mean, I don't always think it's down to an injury. I don't think an injury can genuinely ruin a player. Unless it's a mad injury. Do you get what I'm saying? I think he could have recovered it, especially at a young age. But I guess I don't know what happened to him. At least we got a hit back giving them Garnacho. I agreed. It's even worse, bro, because you know what I'm saying, because at least Mason Mount's done pretty much little to nothing for United. But Mason Mount will happily be a bench player, bro, I reckon. He'd happily be a bench player. Garnacho is going to kick up a fast leak in lineups and stuff like that. Williams, yeah. Forrest are having quite a few chances, man. They just need to put the ball in the back of the net. Bayern wanted Hudson-Odoi. Kane don't have to score goals, though. He does what the team needs. No, but he doesn't have to score goals. I agree, because he does drop deep and stuff like that. But I'm saying he wants to score goals. He wants to get as many goals as possible. That's my point. He wants to be the guy as well. It's always wanted to be. Why do you think he didn't square it to Sterling at the World Cup to set us 2-0 up? Napoli are 2-0 up now against Atalanta. Crazy. I thought Atalanta would win that as well. No McTominay. Oh no, man, goal disallowed. Makelele off. What do you mean off? As in sent off? Thoughts on the Spurs Arsenal derby? What, my score prediction? I'm going 1-0 Arsenal. Yo, Liverpool are getting cooked here. Yeah, I agree, bro. Big up LB. I ain't seen you in a while, bro. Yeah, they're getting cooked, mate. It's need Forrest to put the ball in the back of the net. They're moving to him, bro. They're dominating the ball. They're on the front foot. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool aren't even getting a sniff. It's Gibbs White. Running with the ball through the midfield. Really good. Oh, couldn't release anyone. Kanate foul. Really good there from Gibbs White there. Forrest need a goal. Yeah, facts, man. Need a goal. Just to build some more confidence in. I need Forrest to win, man. Then Spurs go below Forrest. Even if I think Forrest get a draw. They don't look up for it. You're right, bro. They don't look up for it. Through that back guy. Forest manager was at Wolves. Yeah, he won 6 games. He won his first 6 games at Wolves in the Premier League. He beat us. Remember, his first ever game was against us. And he beat us 2-0 when Cunha cooked us. And got Euro and I think he got Euro and Bruno sent off. Not Euro sent off, but Euro got booked. And then he got Bruno a yellow card. Ball in! Oh! They got some strange set-piece routines, haven't they, Forest? I'd like to know what this Forest manager bonus is for relegation survival, lol. Probably be quite a bit, bro, if there is one. Because keeping him in the Premier League will give them, as a club, so much more money. But that Marinakis obviously wants to win, but bro, they've got no plan, bro. They've changed their manager style. They went from Nuno Espirito, defensive manager. Nuno Espirito Santo to a defensive manager, to an attacking manager in Ange, so back to a defensive manager in Dyche, and then back to a semi-attacking defensive manager in Pereira. Is he only there to the end of the season? I didn't even know that. I thought he was just their manager. Milenkovic. Morelo. There's no chance Forest win the Europa. If Forest win the Europa, I'll do a stream naked. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. There's no chance they win the Europa, bro. No chance. There's no way. They might. To be fair, as I say, English teams are dominating Europe, bro. Like they are. Conference League, Europa League, and Champions League. They're dominating Europe. So they might do well. But they ain't winning it. There's no chance they win it. Man, like touchline. Hope you're blessed, young fella. Big up BBK, bro. Hope you're good, mate. No, there's no chance for Forest to win the Europa League, bro. There's no chance, bro. Especially when they got back into the season, they've got to fight on. They've got to fight for survival in the Premier League. No way, no way they win the Europa League. Oh, he's got an 18-month contract. Oh, yeah. There's no way if they win the Euro, you think Jim King got more than Lee Gunner, bro? Jim King's left toenail's got more aura than Lee Gunner. No offense to Lee Gunner. Jim King's got aura, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? Look at him. Look at his jawline, bruv. He doesn't even look like a human being. You know what I'm saying? He just got aura. But yeah, they're getting the ball away. There's no way they win the Europa League. If they win the Europa League, as I say, I will do a stream naked if they win the Europa League. Ekatike, oh, fucked up the pass. Here's Williams. Nico Williams used to play for Liverpool, innit? Oh, can he bend that round? He does, but Konate's going to get to it. That's a foul. He's not giving it. He's not giving it. He's not giving it. Vamos! Come on, Forest! Come on, Forest. Forest are moving to these lot, man. That is a foul, by the way. That is a foul from Hudson-Odoi. Actually, no, hold on. He's shoulder to shoulder. Long throw in from, I think this is Aina that's going to take it. I don't think Villa get top 5. Villa might win it. Stuttgart is decent, yeah. That's a decent shout. Stuttgart slapped up Celtic the other day. 4-1, innit? th Prem club is the equivalent of being 6th or 7th in the Liga. Maybe like 8th or 9th is probably a bit more, but yeah. Oh. Alisson. Gakpo. Ekatike. They're just going long ball, Liverpool. Forrest got it back. I need Forrest to get a goal, man. These lot are moving to him, bro. Anderson. Is that a good pass? No, he's over here. Come on, man. All depends on which basket Emery puts his eggs in. I agree. He knows his team can't do both, so he'll pick which one later on. They could do both, but they would have to have like a massive gap on the other teams, and now they don't have that. They're only 3 points above us. Yeah, I'm saying, but if they were 8 points above, let's say they were 8 points above us and 10 points above Liverpool in 6th place, they could do both. They could do both because they'd only need a few more wins. But because of the last couple of games, lovely turn. He's going to have a shot. Oh, what a block. It's going to be a head injury, isn't it? Yeah, head injury. Who is that? Van Dijk? Yeah. Forest have a really good squad. Like they should be 10th at lowest for the players they have in comparison to other teams. I agree. Forest have a decent team. They're starting. Their starting 11's good. Like even at the start, I know Douglas Luiz ain't there anymore, but he was a good player. You know what I'm saying? I quite like this Igor Jesus. I don't know if Chris Wood's still there, but if not, he got like 17 goals. He's a decent striker. He can get you goals. I quite like that in Doy, and I quite like Hudson-Odoi, and I like Hutchinson. Gibbs White's decent. Anderson's decent. Sangari's decent, and they're back four. Their starting 11 actually is a very good starting 11. I don't like. There's multiple reasons to why they're in the position they're in because their starting 11 is actually good. You don't rate Igor. I quite like him. He's got like 7 goals in the Europa League. I think he's decent. So yeah, they do actually have some decent starting 11. So I don't actually. I do know why they're in the position they are in because they sacked and hired managers all season that are completely different opposite styles and it doesn't work. But yeah, I agree. Like they should probably be about 8th, 9th, 10th. We're around about Newcastle. They've got a similar level starting 11 to Newcastle. World beater, Mertzol, man. World beater, no way. Xavi would be ambitious for Forest or even Marco Silva. Yeah, they ain't gonna get Xavi though, are they? Let's be honest. Anderson, Sangari, Aino, Hutchinson, Aino, Gibbs White. Nuno was sacked when he was 6th, I believe. Was it? Yeah, he had 4 points from 3 games, but it was to do with the fact he fell out of Edu. And he then lost 3-0 at home to West Ham and they sacked him. Salah. Sangari done well there. Salah's having a stinker, mate. Salah's having a stinker. Salah's having a stinker. Salah's having... Anderson needs to fix up with his switches this game. His switches ain't been good. But Salah's having an absolute stinker. These are rumours saying Xavi can become the Morocco new coach up in an AFCON final. I don't mind it. I doubt it. I doubt that'll happen. I reckon he wants the United job. If not the United job, he's just going to wait for another big job, whether a Bayern Munich job or whatever comes available. Big up Kevin, mate. That'd be good. Van Dijk wins that. Is there Katike? Gakpo. Oh. Anderson, flick on header. Garenberg. Hudson-Odoi. Switch. Hutchinson. Chested it. Kirk has just fouled him. We'll beat him at home, man. We'll beat him away. Xavi football is unbelievable, though. But don't want him at United. Milenkovic. Gibbs White back to Milenkovic. I would take him at Spurs. We won't come here. I agree. We win and we go back to fourth. I think if we win, yeah, we go back. We go back. Even if we draw, we go back to fourth. We're on the same points as Chelsea. They just got more goal difference. Salah's having an absolute stinker. That was a chance, by the way. That was a chance for Liverpool. Salah's having an absolute stinker. If he got that cross right, it's 1-0. Xavi is like Carrick, but the difference is Carrick is more versatile. Cleared away by Anderson. Oh, Salah. Salah's having a terrible game, lads. He's been awful. Xavi in matches when his team doesn't have the ball is spooky. Salah's been awful this season, but probably down tools to get stopped. So I don't think he's down tools. I think he's just washed. Believe we could last 1 week to top of the league. These players. What a Barca win today and they're back above you. I watched that last 20 minutes of that game. Saw your goal on their last goal. I need a Forrest goal, man. They've been way better than these lot, bro. Way better than these lot. Madrid stink at a minute. Hold on. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, couldn't get past the second guy. Still got it, though. Como cooked Juve yesterday. Bro, Como are balling out, mate. They're going to dominate Serie A soon. Just because of the money aspect. Them and Inter. Remember when Girona smoked Barca? What, under Xavi? They won't dominate. Como will, bro. Trust me. The football they're playing with their young players that they got. I know a lot of their players are on loan. But, yeah, man. Here we go! Oh. Create an 8-game winning streak to become league leaders. Only to give it back to Barca when they drop points. Literally straight away as well. Is he actually leaving for Madrid? Why would he go back to Madrid? I don't get it. Because he's a good player, but he ain't getting into the Madrid team. That ain't a foul. That ain't a foul. That ain't a foul. Who do you think wins the UCL? I've been saying Bayern in it since the start of the season. I'm worried it's going to be an English team. When I say an English team, I mean literally one of Liverpool, City or Arsenal. I'm worried it's going to be an English team. Hopefully it's Bayern. But if not Bayern, it'll be an English team. I don't see PSG winning it again. Really cheap buyback clause this summer and next. Yeah, I know he's got a buyback clause, but he doesn't get into their team, so I don't know why he would go there. He doesn't start ahead of any of their players. Yeah, he's a 10, but they've already got Gula. Unless they want to sell Gula. Como gonna win the Coppa Italia. I think it's them and Atalanta in the final, isn't it? Bayern or Barca. Barca ain't winning the Champions League, mate. No chance. No chance Barca winning the Champions League. With that high line and that defence. Put them up against any Premier League team. And they can't defend set pieces as well. So if they play against Arsenal, they're getting cooked. Maybe buy him back and send him on to another club. That might happen. But he's also got to agree to sign. French warlord. He can fight Varda Gula. Gula's been mid. Mbappe is... Oh my gosh. It's pretty open this season. It is. It is. I don't think City will win it. Because I think City are likely... If they play... It depends who they get, to be fair. But if City play Real Madrid, which I think they can play Real Madrid, innit? I'm right in saying City, if Real Madrid win against Benfica, which they will do, I think they can get Man City. Man City are one of the two teams they can get. If they play Man City... Yeah, Mbappe, I know he was injured in the last game and he come off the bench, but he was injured in the last game, innit? If Mbappe plays against Man City's defence, he's going to have so many chances in behind. Like, he'll end up scoring a goal or two, and I just think, yeah, if he gets a brace or something at the Etihad, yeah. I wouldn't mind Gula at United, but, I mean, he's been bad this season, to be fair, for these lot, so... Wolves have got a penalty, by the way, against Crystal Palace. Oh my gosh. Wolves have got a penalty against Crystal Palace, lads. Crazy. Wolves have got a penalty against Crystal Palace. If Wolves are about to go 1-0 up against Crystal Palace. Oh! Gone! Gula and Bruno as 10 options. I think it'll be Bruno out in summer 2027 and getting Palmer. Yeah, it's Madrid or winner of Inter. Oh, even Inter, you know. Inter will be a tough game, bruv. Please, Palace go down. Please send Palace down. Please send Palace down. No, he missed. He missed the pen. He missed the penalty. He missed the penalty. He missed the penalty. You had one job, bro. Armando had one job. Will Hughes got booked in the first 15 minutes, bro. What the hell? Bro, they've had 0 shots on target home to Wolves, and Wolves have had 5. Bro, he missed the penalty. We've got him next. Well, we've got him after Everton, by the way. We've got him next week. But if Madrid buys Carl off Bayern, that won't happen for another few years. Ball in, nowhere. Where would he play? Yeah, they're already stacked. That's what I'm saying. He ain't gonna go there. If they're replacing Bruno, at least get Musiala. I think we're gonna get Palmer to replace him. They were Kevin. If they didn't have that run at the start of the season, bro, they'd be on like 15 points. They've won 1 in 13 in all comps, and they've been playing in the Conference League, by the way. Yeah, bro, if they didn't have that run at the start of the season where they won a few games and they were unbeaten for a bit, they would be genuinely in the pits, bro. They're only 2 points above Spurs. Oh, mate, if they lose today to Wolves at home, bro, they're screwed. Because losing at home to Burnley and Wolves back to back. And they've got United at Old Trafford next. Hopefully Palace get relegated, bro. I need them to get relegated. They deserve to get relegated as well, bro. They sold all their best players and then replaced them with Brennan Johnsons and stuff like that. Please. You don't understand, lads. You don't understand. Please. I know so many Palace fans. I need them to go down. Please. You know what I'm saying? Please, bro. Yeah, the matter. Just the like, it's just embarrassing for the fact they can even speak to me. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I can't speak to Kanye West about money, bruv. Can I? Do you get what I'm saying? Because he makes so much more money than me. You know what I mean? Like, why would you speak... Oh, what? Because you won 1 trophy, you can speak to the big boy Man United and they finish above us once. Please send Crystal Palace down. They're talking about... Like, I'm talking to Crystal Palace fans and they're talking about going to Leipzig. I'm saying, oh, we might go Leipzig if we get to the final. You ain't getting to the final. You're not trash. You're not trash. Please, I need them to go down. Wolves, you have 1 job. Oh! Forrest! Oh! Come on, boys! Our fans praise Johnson to Evans for scoring a tap-in and scoring a goal on the UCL fighter scoring. In quote marks. I'm not too sure about Palmer. You know, he's got actually next game against Hook. Not too sure about him. I think he's mentally checked out at Chelsea. I don't think he wants to be there, bro. I know for a fact he don't want to be there. I know factually he doesn't like living in London. He wants to live at our thingy. We would lose at Old Trafford. Palmer plays in this form we call JJ Gabriel. Yeah, but JJ Gabriel should break through in the next 3 or 4 years, bro. And JJ Gabriel, for me, starts off as a left winger, and then when he gets to 24, 25, you play him in a 10. Like Neymar. He's Neymar's region. Brennan Johnson and Strand Larson. As long as Mbappe's playing 9, won't succeed. Yesterday I was yelling on my screen for that. Yeah, but I think against the City, you'll do well against them because the matter like Anthony Gordon and Alanga were in behind a good 5 or 6 times yesterday. Alanga and Anthony Gordon just cracked the bed. If that's Mbappe, bruv, I'm telling you now, I wouldn't even want to know what he'll do to that defence. Yeah, because they won't be. He's not slow enough for them to catch up to him, and he's also ruthless enough in his finish to just finish the ball in the net. Yeah, JJ Gabriel was Neymar's regen, mate. You'll see. You'll see. You will see, bro. Look how good he is at football. Here's Salah. From FA Cup to relegation, it'll be peak. Wigan settings. But it happened to Leicester, it happened to Wigan. You know what I'm saying? It happened to bigger clubs than them, so why wouldn't it happen to them? That was their peak. That was their moment. That was their like, look, here's your trophy. Do you get what I'm saying? Now it's back to the Championship you go. Oh, mate, I'd love them to get relegated. I swear, Dan. That'd be hilarious. Bruno might go to Bayern, though. I wouldn't mind him going. Not this summer. Maybe next summer. Here's Hudson-Odoi. Gibbs-White. Gravenberch. Last season, but that was Man City was crap. He scored 4 goals in 2 games, innit, against City. Bro, you lot always play Man City, innit? Oh, it's like how Arsenal always play Bayern or Barca. They need to cross this ball in. Someone needs to just do something, mate. They're just passing it around. Oh! We are getting Man City for sure. Probably. Gabriel reminds me of Robinho. Yeah, and double I. Robinho is similar to Neymar. Robinho was... In fact, Neymar probably watched Robinho grow up when he was growing up. But I agree. I remember Robinho's goal he scored for him. Oh, I don't remember it. I watched it back. Robinho's goal he scored for Real Madrid at one time, where he does the step overs and he shifts onto his left foot so cleanly and then bangs it. It was so clean. United have another chance to get decent money for Bruno this summer. Can't FL this time. I guess we'll see, bro. Depends who's available. If the replacement's available. Mateta did want to leave in Palace and Jam. Mateta was supposed to leave in Palace and Jam, but he failed his medical. He failed his medical at AC Milan. He's got a knee injury. Neymar said himself, Robinho helped him in Madrid. Now he's helping his son at Santos. We need foreign magic. You lot have been terrible, bro. You're growing average 70 viewers. I remember we used to have a Tej Bros. You're doing your thing, brother. Big up, brother. Big up, bro. Mate, Wolves let me down, man. Wolves let me down, bro. Yeah, Forrest were good. They just couldn't finish their goal. Couldn't put the ball back in that. Man, Wolves missed a penalty. I needed Wolves to go 1-0 up in that game, bro. You tagging Roms on that tweet about him was dark. No, I was showing him, innit? I was showing him, bro. I'm seeing Rom slander all over the timeline, bro. I'm seeing Rom slander all over the timeline. I still regret saying Alvaro. Yeah, bro, I'm seeing Rom slander all over the timeline, lads. I'm in a... Imagine in a YouTube where Wolves don't get relegated, I would put that right next to Leicester winning the league. It will happen, bro. There's no chance they don't get relegated. I remember when the season though that Leicester, the season before Leicester won the league, Leicester done the great escape, didn't they? They won like their last 6 games of the season and survived on the last day. They were bottom of the league for pretty much the whole season, and they did the great escape. Jamie Vardy, and then ended up going on to win the league the next season. It's a great story, Leicester. It's honestly a great story. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. FIFA Mono got suspended as a replacement, but that was also impacting his online presence. He might be the first father and son pair to be ballers. Who? Who are you talking about again? Who is he talking about? I don't even know. What wouldn't you consider the Clive? Wouldn't you consider Clivert? I mean, Justin Clivert ain't that good, but you could say that. Look at that goal from Sesko. Robinho Jr. Oh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We're Man United and we're never gonna stop. Ole ole. Ole ole. Ole. With Neymar, as a mentor, he's going to the moon. We need Neymar to mentor JJ Gabriel. That's it. No, we don't. No. We need Ronaldo to do it. We need Ronaldo to mentor him. No, we don't need Neymar mentoring him, bro. We don't need him going out gambling and doing things that he shouldn't be doing. We need him focused and interlocking. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't want JJ Gabriel to go down that dark path. Do 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 do. Do do do. Oh, Ashley Young was another chance to play alongside of his son recently. That would have been nice for him. Yeah, that would have been nice, bro. I don't want Marnie to come to United Wolves, but I don't want either, mate. I want someone with more of a body of work and more experience, personally. More of a body of work and more experience, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? I want someone that's been playing for at least 2 or 3 years and got a decent output rather than someone that's just broke through the last month. You can't have Dalot as his mentor. To be fair, Dalot actually works hard, though. Like, even if you don't like Dalot as a player, he actually does work hard. Do you get what I'm saying? He actually does keep his body in shape and stuff like that. Like, he's a modern professional. You know what I'm saying? Which is what I keep arguing. I'm hearing from a Rashford fanboy that every footballer goes out and shags and gambles and does what Rashford was doing. And I said, can you name me the footballers that do it? And he says, oh, everyone does that. You know, if you had a job, you'd do that. And I said, I'm not a professional footballer. And if I was a professional footballer, a serious one, you don't go out gambling and shagging and doing drinking alcohol and missing training. That's what Rashford was doing. And he said, every footballer does that. And I said, can you name me him? I remember, anyone ever heard the story of Casemiro? Where Real Madrid lost 7-3, and Real Madrid fans in the chat will know this, lost 7-3 to Atletico in the pre-season. Pre-season, by the way, not even an actual official game. Pre-season, lost 7-3. Yeah, Casemiro was supposed to go Disneyland with his children, and Casemiro said, I cancelled the trip, said he ain't going. Cancelled his trip, said he ain't going. Rashford gambles. Yeah, bro, Rashford does it. Rashford does everything, bro, you can think he does, bro. Apart from drugs. Don't think he does drugs. Gambles, drinks, misses training, all that stuff, bruv. You know what I'm saying? But his fanboys are honestly a weird cult. Do you get what I'm saying? Because anything he does, apparently, you know what I mean, it can be justified. You know what I'm saying? I mean, releasing a book the day after we lost the European final. He does believe, he probably does. Sancho did. And for Sancho and Rashford are best friends. Bro, he released a book the day after. Yeah, the day after we lost the European final, he released a book. And they go, oh, what, you released a book for children? What's wrong with that? Are you taking the piss? Are you actually taking the mick? Like, do you see what I'm saying? With the level of cultness I've got to deal with. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The level of cultness I've got to deal with Rashford fans. This is why I don't want him back at the football. Well, one of the reasons I don't want him back at the football club. There's many reasons. You know what I'm saying? The level of cultness I've got to deal with the guy. Yeah? He released a book the day after we lost the European final. The day after. And, bruv, anyone that is done, I'm going to read it out in a minute, yeah? Anyone, yeah, see obviously what happened with Fofana last night, yeah? Bro, listen, Jimmy said it. Like, why are you looking at your inbox? Yes, Jimmy said I never foul. Why are you looking at your inbox after a game? Do you get what I'm saying? Why are you looking at your inbox after a game? You know what I'm saying? And I remember when we lost the European final, and he was going out, and he posted after losing, like, the abuse he was getting in his Instagram DMs whilst Villarreal was still celebrating on the pitch. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Villarreal was still celebrating with the trophy on the pitch, and he went and looked at his Instagram DMs. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, people think this stuff is like, he's calculated. He's very calculated. Because he knew he dropped a stinker, and he was releasing a book the next day. Just imagine releasing a book the next day after losing a European final. Because you know what it was? He thought he was going to win that European final, and then he would have, you know, rid off the back of the club's success. Do you get what I'm saying? The club won the trophy, but you are a champion. Honestly, bruv. We need to, listen, I don't know why I've gone on this rant, but yeah, I don't know why we got to do Rashford, but honestly, just that guy just angers me, bruv. I honestly can't stand him as a human being. I honestly can't. Honestly can't. But big up to Donna. Donna is in the chat. Hello, touchline. Do you miss me when I'm not in chats? Not really. Or do you miss my super chats in the chat? Of course. Yeah, I thank everyone that super chats. You get I'm saying all that good stuff. So yeah, big up for you for your super chats. Yeah, I'm saying the Massive Sports channel, as I say. You know, I'm what do you call it? You know, I might, as I said last night, I might have to go down soon doing a bit of a 9 to 5 for a bit. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, just to get some money together. Because I'm not making enough on YouTube at the moment in time. You know what I'm saying? Until obviously, yeah, I can start making enough on YouTube. Still will obviously continue with YouTube, but yeah. So, but big up to everyone that does support the channel. You know what I'm saying? Everyone that does donate, everyone that does gift memberships and all that stuff. Big up to each and every single one of you. Chill on my boy Rashford. Nah, screw him, mate. Screw him. I don't want him back anywhere near Man United, mate. I don't want him anywhere near Man United. Do you know what I'm saying? Right, Donna, don't be too weird, bruv. Don't be too weird. Don't be too zesty, mate. Don't be too zesty, because you will get timed out now if you keep doing that stuff. No, mate. Honestly, I can't stand Rashford, bruv. I can't stand him. That releasing a book the day after, honestly, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I can't believe that, mate. Honestly, the more and more I think about it, the more and more it winds me up. Honestly, it grinds my gears. It honestly grinds my gears. He released a book called "You Are a Champion." Yeah, the day after we lost the European final. Do you know how mad that is? But the book was for children. I couldn't care less, bruv. I couldn't care less if it was with dogs and cats. I couldn't care less, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? I honestly couldn't care less who it was for. I was assuming after Villarreal in 2021, my head was gone. Yeah, I was fuming as well, mate. Everyone treated Racing the way Danny Alves treats it, the world we literally in peace. How did Danny Alves treat it? I don't even know what we're talking about. Oh, what, when he picked up, are you talking about when they threw a banana at him? That's just disgusting, mate. That's just disgusting. They threw a banana, I think it was, I don't know who it was, they threw the banana at him, innit? On a pitch. which is just tapped anyways in itself. I mean, I don't know why you'd even bring a banana in the ground to throw a banana at someone. It doesn't even, like, it's just tapped. It just fucking makes no sense. No, it doesn't make no sense. It's just tapped. It's just a weird thing to do. Do you get what I'm saying? Bring a dildo or something. Why are you bringing a banana in? Like, it doesn't make to throw it at someone. Like, what the hell? Your racing does need the Cantona treatment. You're right. You're Spain, yeah, you're right. Spain is, people will say England's bad. Spain is 50 times terrible, bruv. But yeah, mate. Same with Italy. Italy's another one that they have a lot of I mean they racially abused Moises Keane. Was it Moise Keane or whatever his name is? But in the day, yeah, alright. When it comes to that stuff, yeah, of course that's all wrong. But bro, I don't care who you are. Why on earth are you looking at your Instagram? You know, like Instagram, you don't get the messenger. You have to go through your requests to go look at the message. Fofana did it yesterday, and that would wind me up as a Chelsea fan. Why are you going to look at your Instagram DMs after a game? Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know. What happened to Aubameyang in the North London derby? And that's what Rashford did. Catching strays on Beth is crazy. What are you talking about, bro? Second half to be the first half, and the first half to be the second, to be the third half. Hudson-Odoi will be Chelsea's best winger. She's probably not even wrong. I think from English people will say no, but it actually wasn't. Do you know this is actually true? This is actually true. You know, everyone said, "Oh, England fans racially abused Saka after the penalty miss," and then you go in Saka's Instagram comments, and it ain't even English people that's racially abusing him. People from all over the world that are racially abusing him. It ain't even English people. Do you know what I'm saying? It ain't even English people doing it. Single-handedly literally cost your mouth. Yeah, but to be fair, yeah, what your mouth said the other week, yeah, was crazy. When I found, like, Sam told me that Yamal said that he's only playing for Spain. He's only playing for Spain because they have a better chance of winning the World Cup. If not, he'd be playing for Morocco. That would wind me up, bruv. That would wind me up. Especially, obviously, like, I don't condone racism and all that stuff. Spanish people are known for it, as I say. Yeah, they probably are racially abusing him and that. But that would wind me up if imagine like anyone here, people from all over the world, yeah. Someone said, "Oh, I don't even want to play for your country, but I'm only playing for it because it's got a better chance of winning a trophy than playing for my actual country that I want to play for, which is Morocco." Even though he is half Spanish, isn't he? His dad's Spanish, no? It's crazy, bruv. Ain't it? But what Vinny done changes nothing. Standard it like Cantona and Zidane, they won't try it again. Well, that guy's gonna get. If that guy said what he said, that they said that we all think he said, what do you call it? Sorry, my mind's gone blank. What do you call it? I agree, yeah, but what's called if he's gonna get away with it because Mbappe has been found out to lie. Mbappe's been found out to lie about, like, they've proven Mbappe's lied about actually hearing what he said, so he's gonna get away with it, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So it's these Twitter Nigerians, they always do it. It's not even that. It's not even that, bro. Go and look at his Instagram comment. Obviously, the post is years ago, innit? But I remember doing it, and it weren't even English people racially abusing him. And they was like, "Oh, you English people racially abused your players after the fight. They lost the final." I said, "You go in the comments. It's not even English people doing it." Do you get what I'm saying? But honestly, bruv, yeah, that Rashford thing. I remember that day. I remember that he did what Fofana did. We lost the Europa League final. Yeah, literally, I remember it that week. Yeah, we lost the Europa League final. Villarreal are on the pitch. They're lifting the trophy up with their fans, celebrating. Obviously, it was half empty crowds and that, right? Rashford goes and looks at his Instagram DMs. Why are you looking at your Instagram DMs after you've just lost a final? You know that'll be the last thing on my mind, to look at my Instagram DMs after I've lost a European final. Do you get what I'm saying? Especially if I've got millions of followers and I'm Marcus Rashford. Yeah? I wouldn't even go on my phone. I'd be sitting there staring at a wall, bruv. And then Hudson-Odoi, man. And then the next day he released a book saying you are a champion. Can't make this stuff up, mate. Yeah, that Rashford cult. I'm so glad he's out. Big up TTM, brother. I'm so glad that Rashford cult is no longer in the football club. Yeah, he did say it. He said. I'm only playing for Spain because they got a better chance of winning the World Cup than Morocco. So Spain fans don't like him anymore. They shouldn't like him for that. It's mental to say something like that, bro. Mental to say something like that. That's just mad disrespectful. You might as well just go play for Morocco. You got a better chance of winning AFCON. I know you've already won the Euros. What did he expect to read? Facts. Facts. But even then, like, bruv, even I've got like, oh, I don't have Instagram anymore. But I had Instagram, I wouldn't even go for my requests. I wouldn't even go for them. I'm talking about Rashford, by the way, not talking about Fofana. I'm talking about Rashford, because we're discussing Rashford. The Fofana situation, I saw it happen yesterday. But even that, again, that stuff, bro, never look in your Instagram DMs, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially when you're a fake, and you're doing it, I feel like you're doing it for a reason, bruv. It's like that you want something, you're doing it for a reason. Do you get what I'm saying? Tom Reds did abuse Pogba Martial. Bro, they abused Pogba Martial. Dallow's the new one, mate. He gets the most abuse I've ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? The abuse he gets is ridiculous. But yeah. Bruv, that's why I like Martial and Wan-Bissaka, yeah? Bruv, they kept telling to Martial, oh, Martial, why don't you smile more? He goes, because I'm a footballer, not an actor. I'm not an actor, mate. I'm a footballer. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm a footballer, not an actor. Why would I need to smile for? And Wan-Bissaka never did any of this PR stuff, mate. Never did what Rashford was doing. Just got his head down and just worked hard, mate. You know what I mean? That's why I like Pogba and players like that. Do you know what I'm saying? They were also good. You know what I mean? Pogba never did the PR. He didn't care about his PR. I knew the media hated him anyways. Go! No! Oh, don't forget the time. Cheers, mate. I didn't forget it, though. The Euro 2024 final was mad. Again, you are a wanker, not a champion. That's what his book should have been. You are a wanker. I am a wanker. You know what I'm saying? Rashford did get quite the stick. Yeah. Yeah, that was just his demeanour. He was mad laid back. Martial, yeah. His talent, he could have been like... even though Dallo was speaking about this week, like Martial could have been a Ballon d'Or winner. Like, he was that good. And the thing is, people laughed at it, but he was genuinely that good. Do you get what I'm saying? I said racism. What are you on about, John, bro? Oh, no. Oh, no. Martial was some player, bro. I don't know what happened. I mean, injuries obviously happened to him. And stuff like that. And he wanted to be the number 9. And sometimes you just got to blame yourself, bro. Whether his attitude or whatever wasn't the right... He wasn't the right mindset. Yeah. Whatever. But honestly, talent-wise, bruv, he's probably arguably the most talented player I've... Well, him, Van Persie and that. Most talented players I've seen at United. Retrospective to their own, you know, their positions and stuff. Right, you don't remember it. You. Do it. Well, it doesn't. But do you know one of the things also that's winding me up on, lads? Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna cook these Arsenal fans as well because they're honestly hilarious. These Arsenal, I've got on a rant. These Arsenal fans are getting cooked in a minute. Hold on. But these Arsenal fans, yeah. No one even knew this, by the way. Yeah, no one even knew this. This never got This never got called out, yeah? This never got called out because for obvious reasons, right? This never got called out. United bottled the league under Fergie when City won it. We know we bottled the league under Fergie when City won it. We were 7 points clear or whatever it was. We played them at their gaff and Company scored the winner. And then they ended up going on to win the league. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. We beat Blackburn. I think Ashley Young scored. Yeah? And we beat Blackburn and we were singing champion, ole, championes, championes. Do you get what I'm saying? Oh, you watching Merseyside. We're thinking City, because City had bottled it. City had bottled it themselves. There's nothing to do with, we didn't bottle it. City bottled the title race. Yeah? There's this weird thing going around that, United fans bottled the title race. We did. But Arsenal fans are using it as a way to say, United fans, you can't talk about the title bottling because you bottled it from 6 points clear or whatever it was with 6 games to go and all that. And I'm like, we won the league the year after and the year before, so it doesn't hit the same. We bottled a three-peat. And we lost the league by goal difference. It wasn't like we lost the league by points. We lost the league by goal difference. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit the same. Like, Arsenal fans try their best. I've seen it on Twitter. They didn't even know this. It's kids that I lived it. I remember it. I have the kits for it. Do you know what I remember it? Remember the Everton game? 4-2 up. And 10 minutes to go and we drew the game 4-4. And De Gea cost us the league that year. You know what I'm saying? We still won the league the year before and the year after, so it doesn't hit the same. The only reason we didn't win the league that year was because David De Gea. David De Gea was the reason we didn't win the league that year, because he was. Oh mate, the amount of mistakes he made that season. Do you get what I'm saying? The Everton game was bad. When we were 4-2 up with 10 minutes left, and we ended up drawing the game 4-4 and bottled the league. We know we bottled the league that year, but it don't hit the same. It's like Chelsea not winning the domestic trophy in the last 8 years. Don't hit the same because they've won every single European trophy in that time. You know what I'm saying? Don't hit the same. But we bottled the league. We know we bottled the league. But as I say, it doesn't hit the same. Liverpool are going to end up winning this, mate, because Nottingham Forrest can't put the ball in the back of the net. Sunderland game was rough. Yeah, we won the Sunderland game, though, innit? Rooney scored. And even then, like, bro, like, it doesn't hit the same. Honestly, it's a Twitter narrative that some Arsenal fans clogged up. They found, yeah, and then they've run with it saying, United fans can't talk about, but we also bottled the league in '98. We also bottled the league in '98. What I could talk about, bruv, it's the history of the Arsenal, bruv. They've always been a bottle job club. Arsenal fans told you. Oh, they haven't scored. Bro, listen to this. Some of you probably don't even know this. It's not under disrespect to anyone that doesn't know this. Yeah? In '99, when we won the treble, Arsenal fans were at White Hart Lane. Man United were playing Liverpool at Anfield. Liverpool had equalised. Arsenal fans were singing "You'll Never Walk Alone" at White Hart Lane because they thought Liverpool had stopped United win the league. 4 weeks later, Man United won the treble. The rest is history, mate. And Arsenal won F all. Yeah, they've been the history of bottlers, bruv. It's in their DNA. They can never talk about bottling. Who do I want to win out of Spurs or Arsenal? Arsenal, because I want you relegated. It comes out this week as the Invincibles drew to bottom of the league. Leicester as well makes drawing with Wolves okay. Is that... But you got to be joking. You're taking the mick out of me, ain't you? I didn't even know they drew to bottom of the league, Leicester. You got to be joking. You're having a laugh. You're having me on. You're lying. Yeah, he did. De Gea cost him. We know we bottled the league that year to City. They should never have won it. That's why you don't see me come on here and say that QPR game was fixed. Because QPR gave them the win. I know they did. They gave him the win. They gave him the ball straight back to him after the kickoff. They gave him the win. I know they did. But I don't come on here and go, oh, yeah, the only won that league because QPR gifted you. Because we bottled the league. We should have done more. We bottled the league and we lost to City twice. 6-1 and 1-0. Company header in that. Do you get what I'm saying? I remember it. We bottled the league that year. Everyone knows we did. But it don't hit the same. We admit we bottled the league. They try and deny they bottled the league. Oh! Don't tell me you start saying this, but that's honestly, I'm gonna ignore. I'm gonna pretend you didn't tell me that, mate, because that wound me up. That wound me up. But yeah, bro, I just seen it on the timeline this week, and in Catch's Discord, some Arsenal fan, I've literally just put, he said prediction or some shit. So I put 2-2 just to wind him up, and he goes and says, touchline, I remember your mob, even though Man United are not a mob, mate, but yeah. bottling an 8-point lead with 6 games to go. So behave, do some colouring and leave the big boys to enjoy their day. Yeah, I don't know why he deflected to that, but I just wanted to let him know, like, explain it. Like, it doesn't hit the same because we won the league the year before and the year after. We're, in fact, the only team to beat Man City in a title race. Funny enough. Well, you could say Liverpool, but even then, was that really a title race? Because remember, we played City at everyone knows about the Van Persie last-minute free kick. Because when we actually are neck and neck with Man City, we'll actually go to their ground and try and beat them rather than play for a draw. You know what I mean? Maybe you lot should do that in a few weeks' time or a few months' time. Big up Wesley, mate. Yeah, just I'm on a rant in a minute, bruv. I don't know why. It just winds me up, mate, seeing these Twitter narratives. They were 1-0 up against Barca 30 minutes away from the UCL. Yeah, no, but the thing is, yeah, they go, oh, we were down to 10 men for that game. What's that? So because you were down to 10 men, that stops Henry going through on goal twice and missing both goals. Just admit he bottled it, bruv. Fulham are 1-0 up as well. Terry Roger Fernando saw him bottle to Nadal. Yeah, I'm saying it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't hit the same. I'll be honest, I'm not a tennis fan, so I don't know. I know who these guys are, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the reference, but I know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I think Liverpool are going to go on and win this game now. Because Forrest couldn't put the ball in the back of the net, bro. Salah. Oh, that's a good pass, but really good tackle, to be fair, from Williams. Anderson. Still got it. Advantage played. Hudson-Odoi. But man, bro, honestly, that narrative needs to be binned. Like it's just like it's like, oh, you can't talk about bottling it. Liverpool bottled the league as well, and the Gerrard season. They did. They were like 9 points clear with like 5 games left. Obviously, City had 2 games in hand. They just beat Man City at Anfield, or 7 points clear, I think it was. But like, oh mate, it's doing my nutting, mate. It's doing my nutting, lads. Majority of league titles wins. Yeah, in title races, one team bottles it. Majority of the time, one team bottles it. Yeah, I'm saying. The amount of times we won the league and a team bottled it. Liverpool bottled it in 2009. You know, Newcastle bottled it in 96. Like, Arsenal bottled it in 99. The amount of times we've won the league and a team has bottled it. You know what I'm saying? Some seasons we've just been clearly the best team. 10-11 was one of them. 12-13 was one of them. We slapped up City and then we end up being 12 points clear after the end of the run. You know what I'm saying? And 08, 07, 08 was a decent title race, but I think we were the best team in the league for that whole year. 08, 09 we were, oh mate, 08, 09 we were like City, bro. We won 17 out of the last 20 games and we kept like 13 clean sheets in that time. We went 14 clean sheets in a row in the league. Crazy. 09 for me is our best ever team. Berbatov off the bench, Tevez, Ronaldo, Rooney. And we went on that mad run. We went on a mad run that season. Do you get what I'm saying? 17 wins in the last 20 games to win the league. Got 90 points. You know what I'm saying? Newcastle one is funny because they were 12 points ahead. Yeah, they were 12 points ahead. But I'm saying, you know as well, won this thing as well, yeah, that this narrative that they, like, Scholes said, remember when Scholes come out and said on the overlap, that or this podcast, it said, like, we always tried to win or something. We always tried to win against the top of the league or whatever. If we were title race, whoever we were at, and then they tried to bury the narrative. And I'm like, but if you're neck and neck with someone and you play them, you've got to beat them. Even if you're above them by a point, you've got to beat them because it kills them off. If you beat them, you're 4 points above them. You know what I'm saying? And we played Newcastle at St James's Park. It's true. In that 96 team, Newcastle, St James, we beat them and it's 9 points. Beat them and it's 9 points, and we did. Cantona scored. No surprises there, mate. Eric Cantona in a big game, turning up again. Watching the US-Canada hockey game. I need a goal, man, in this game, bruv. I told you that there won't be goals in this game. Anderson. Wolves got 2 red cards. You're lying. No, they got 1 red card. They got 1 red card. They got 1 red card, bro. They missed a penalty and got a red card. This is why they're going down, mate. Aina's going to get booked here. Wolves bottled it. They have, man. Fulham are 1-0 up as well. It's getting checked, though. Wharton's been stinky all year. Not all season, all year. How's Anderson playing? I'm not convinced of him yet. He ain't playing that well, to be fair. His switches have been bad today as well. We're trying to switch the ball and it's going out of play. Saying Wharton stinker. Remember when I told everyone that Mainu's better than Wharton, and they wanted to listen. They wanted to doubt me. Oh, we couldn't even start ahead of Ugarte. Anyone that thought Wharton was better than Mainu, yeah, stay on that side, mate. Stay on that side. Because I know my ball. People are going to start running. There's reason why I call myself touchline facts, mate. When it comes to players, I know a baller when I see one. No, that's clearly a dive. Yeah? Just like I told everyone about Cherky. Remember when I told everyone about Cherky in the summer? Told everyone about him. Told everyone about Cherky in the summer. He's better than Wirtz. Before he even signed for Liverpool and City. Said, I want Cherky. He's better than Wirtz. You don't want to listen to me, mate. Yeah, facts, Kings. Started telling everyone about Xavi Simons and Kudus. Atlanta have scored. Cherky can't even dust Odegaard's boots. I don't even think Cherky would even want to be in the same perimeter. Oh! Perimeter as he's had one good season, 2 now because he's having a good season this season. Barca 1-0 up. So what? Do you know what I mean? He got 30 something. He broke the assist record in the Europa League last season. He got the most Europa League most assists in the Europa League season ever last season, playing for Lyon, who by the way were in a state. You know what I'm saying? They were talking about them getting relegated. I've been calling a early midfielder this season. Now he's looking at the future of midfield. Who's other players I've called, lads, that have been trash? Who's other players I've called that have been trash? Who's another player that I've called that have been trash or good? Before everyone else. Well, not before the masses, shall I say. Not everyone else. Before the masses. Wesley, because I'm talking about players. And I never said Amarin's winning the league next season. I said Man United are winning the league next season. Never said Amarin. Cherky would be Arsenal's best player. So would Foden. And Cherky definitely. Cherky start right wing in the 10, wherever. Oh, mate, I'm so glad Cherky never ended up at your club, mate. Arteta telling him to do wing back shifts. Allow it, bruv. Allow it, bruv. What's it? Who's an? I'm sure there's. My mind's gone blank. There's bare players I've told people about. Oh yeah, I told him about Zubimendi, didn't I? I told him about Zubimendi, didn't I? I told him about Zubimendi at the start of the year when we played him. Said he's just an average Spanish midfielder. Now everyone's starting to realise it in these last couple of weeks how average he is. Yeah, I said Atalanta scored. I've got the notifications on. And Celtic are losing 1-0. Fulham are 2-0 up. Fulham are 2-0 up. Oh, so I know when it comes to footballers, yeah, I know good players and bad players. One thing I definitely know about football. Do you get what I'm saying? Might not be able to do them tactical stuff and all that half spaces and tactics and break down tactics and that, but I can break down who's a good player and who's not. Garnacho was another one. Everyone rated him, and I never rated him. Never rated him. Well, I was thought him bought on the 88th minute yesterday, lad. Because he was bought on the 80th minute. I was Pep, don't ask me. I was Pep, don't ask me, bro. I was schooled on footy judge Mo on Foden. No, I weren't. Foden has not been good for the last 2 months to see. You know what I'm saying? But they've got Cherky, Semenyo. They're playing well at the minute. You know what I'm saying? So he's not getting into the team. Because he's not playing well himself. You support Foden because he is white and you are white and you need a yellow teeth as the face of football. Well, firstly, Foden's not got yellow teeth, mate. And secondly, that makes absolutely zero sense. But nice try, pal. I will not be, not hard to see Garnacho as a bum. No, but Bergkamp, when he broke through, people were thinking this guy's got talent. This is the next Ronaldo and all that. People did think that. Even rival fans were thinking that. And I said, nah, this guy's a bum, mate. He's trash. Terrible. As soon as he started starting games, I knew he was. Yeah, true. We used to slander him and get attacked. I used to get told he has a good first touch on this channel. Said, he ain't got a good first touch, bruv. Liverpool are going to nick this, mate. It's going to be Liverpool are going to nick this later on and get a 1-0 from a set piece or something. Watch. I know a good player when I see one, and I know a bad player when I see one, and I know an average player when I see one. And Mainu is better than Walton, which is what I was saying. Just because Mainu weren't playing, don't mean I don't think Mainu wasn't better. Walter Marder's better than Sesko. I still remember what man. Oh yeah, I remember Kings though. I was one of the only people, even when Walter Marder was bagging all these goals, I said Sesko's better than him. Now Walter Marder is playing in midfield, collecting the ball with his centre back and tripping over his own feet. Canate's been booked, I think. Ran the furthest player of the night in the Prem. Is that true? That's mad. Mainu can't even make our bench. Like, alright, cool, that's fine. I wasn't talking about your bench, though, was I? So he's better than Walton. But yeah, like, bro. See this guy's trying to come in to rage bait me. It won't work. You stick to bottle in the Premier League, bro. You do it every year, mate. It's embarrassing. You've been doing it ever since you moved to the Emirates. In fact, you've been doing it for 30 years, mate. You bottled 99 Premier League title. Go look it up. Singing "You'll Never Walk Alone," and you want to call other clubs cucks. You want to say that Liverpool fans cuck for Man City. You were singing "You'll Never Walk Alone" at White Hart Lane in '99 because you thought you'd won the league. Yeah, and you thought Liverpool stopped United winning the league, and you bottled the league, and Man United won the treble. Yeah, I'm saying Vieira gave Giggsy the ball, and the rest is history. Bundesliga strikers are still free for free in this summer. Yeah, I was one of the people who didn't die on that died on the hill, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? On Sesko being better than Valtemade. I know a good football player when I see one, mate. So you're confusing a player being bad because the team is doing bad. So if United start losing, then we go back to everyone. What are you talking about? You need this YouTube to work for you because you're thick. What are you waffling about, Wesley? He's well overlooked. He's not good in a tackle, though, Foden. He's really not good in a tackle. He's too soft. And if he's not too soft, he has to kick someone. Murillo, man, just release it, bro. Here we go. Go on, go on, go on. That's not Ndoye, by the way. He just called... The commentator just called this guy Ndoye. His name's Bawa. Baywa. He just said it's Ndoye. Yeah, that Kroupy guy that plays for Bournemouth, he's a good player, a good finisher. Scored against us as well. His goal to minute ratio is really good. Really good finisher. Stick to bottom in the league again, lads. Or watch us win the league at your ground. there. Let's see that, do you can only pronounce name like Smith and drink water. Boys, I'll ban you, bruv. Shut up. Dickhead. Salah's out an absolute stinker. No, if we dare lose tomorrow, it'll piss me off. Everyone around us is drawing points. Well, listen, there's still 20 minutes. I'm telling you, I've got a feeling Liverpool nick this. They've been so bad. Forrest have been all over him, but even had to put the ball in the back of the net. I've got a feeling Liverpool nick this late on. I think that's why Pep's always moving Foden about, because he knows he'll put a shift in terms of work rate. Some City fans think he's a Bernardo replacement. He's not a Bernardo replacement. But yeah, you're probably right. And because his technical ability, bro, he can play versatility. What was a Foden, yeah, is he just doesn't have that in him. Do you know, that dog in him. Like, I am actually that guy. Do you get what I'm saying? He doesn't believe it. You have to believe it. Like, you have to be like Ronaldo was. Ronaldo's the king of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Ronaldo was nowhere near as talented as R9 and Messi. He was talented. Well, I would say nowhere near. But he wasn't as talented as them. But he thought he was. He thought he was the Don. And I think if Foden had that in him, you would see Foden go up levels. Because talent-wise, there's not many players better than him in the world. Oh, and that Rayan guy's a problem. We linked him last summer. Yeah, I saw him yeah, he ain't a killer. He ain't got that. He ain't got the mentality, bruv. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a good player. And he has obviously got a decent mentality to win what he's won. But he ain't got the mentality of, I am that guy. Do you get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I would never want Forrest to win because Wolfie's a donut, but today I want him to win. Of course we want him to win, bro. I don't care what Wolfie says. I want Liverpool to lose. Do you get what I'm saying? I would love Liverpool to lose every game they possibly can. Van Dijk. You got to believe to be the best players in the world. Best players in the world. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He goes fishing in his spare time. My mate's dad goes fishing with him, or mate's dad's friends with someone that goes fishing with him, something like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, when are United playing tomorrow? Oh, Anderson. But yeah, as I say, bro, like Foden doesn't have that in him. You know what I'm saying? To be the best players, you got to have in you like a sick mentality, bro. Like aggression mentality as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Would say the same. That's why I like. That's why I never get this Vinicius Junior. Oh, Vinicius Junior. He needs to stop antagonising people. He needs to be more respectful. Makes him the player that he is. Makes him the player that he is. The reason why Vinicius is so good is because he likes to antagonise, because he likes to be aggressive, because he likes to be, you know, on you, taking the mick out of you, being a shithouse. That's what makes him the player he is. Sometimes just kick you for no reason. Would say the same, but I don't like Forrest. They are the relegation candidate with us. Oh, you're a Spurs fan, isn't it? Leeds, and I think I hear that. No, to be honest, I know Leeds are there. Bergan, but Leeds will stay up. Yeah, they've lost 2 in the last 14, I think, in the league, and they've still got to play. The thing is, they've drew bare games, but they're playing against the tough oppositions. They're playing against the big games. They're back in like they're running at the end of the season. Their back end of the season is a very, very, very winnable games. They've got Burnley and Wolves at home to play. They've still got the 2 worst teams in the league to play on like the 35th game week of the season. Do you get what I'm saying? So they win both those games, they'll stay up. I didn't get cooked by Judge Mo. He's lying. I saw Fulham tonight, so now you're lying about Fulham's social circle, going fishing with him and whatnot. No, it's true. My mate, his dad, either his dad does or his mate. Yeah, Cunha. What's that? Anyone seen that clip of the guy going like, see, the problem is with Arsenal, we've got too many good youths. Do you get what I'm saying? You think Cunha's a good youth? He's going around banging bare gal, bro. He's twanging gal. He kept that in, by the way. Bournemouth might get Europe, doubt it. To be fair, they're back on a decent run of form. They went on that bad run of form, innit? But I need Wolves to hold out at least with a draw. They should be winning, but I need them to hold out at least with a draw, man. Yeah, I did go on his channel, but I didn't get cooked by him. Anderson's come off. He hasn't had a good game today. At all. Primary school lies. My friend goes dad fishing to phone, so I'm in the loop. I never said I'm in the loop. Never said I'm in the loop, mate. Well, I am in the loop because I actually do know things about City that I can't really say on YouTube. So I am technically in the loop, actually. Cheers, though, Wesley. It's true, bruv. Cunha, like, I'm saying, Foden, to me, is too much of a good youth, bruv. Football taught by Matt Busby, oh, Manchester United, a bunch of bouncing Busby babes. They deserve to be knighted. When they're playing in the town, get yourself to that football ground. Take a lesson, you will see. Football taught by Matt Busby, oh, Manchester. Salah's hair transplant already receding. It's them PEDs where he's on. All beat them at home, man. All beat them away. He didn't realise he got cooked. That's how thick touchline facts is, sadly. Bro, don't watch then. I believe what you're saying, dude. Discover talking sense. Think this sorts. Bro, don't watch then. Yeah, I did. I'm not even saying that. To be fair, I'm not even saying I won the debate, but I definitely didn't get cooked. Oh, I thought when he's more of guys that are good use. I said, look at Greenwood. That Greenwood took it too far, mate. You can't do that one. Judge Moses so bad they don't even deserve debating long. Bro, the debate was, yeah? What was even a debate? It was about Foden. And then he was like, oh. It was something about Saka and Foden, you know how it is. And I said, like, bro, like, I can't remember now, but it was about Saka and Foden, bro. Yeah, so of course Wesley, the Arsenal fan, yeah, I'm saying, is gonna sit there and stick up for Saka. But at the end of the day, bruv, like, Foden dragged them to the league title before. 2-1, Sunderland have scored. Word of the Stretford enders, them talking about cooking and Palace cashes out whenever Man United or Liverpool tries to have a better attack Arsenal. Oh. But yeah, done this to what Wesley said, bruv. No one got cooked, mate. Oh, I need a Forrest goal, man. Word of the Stretford enders. Greenwood as an actual player, decent, but life choices, yeah, disgraceful. The way Greenwood's with a United kit, he was never a good you. I never really rated Greenwood either. Good finisher though. Touchdown is thick. I'm an Arsenal fan, but I don't care how Saka has been. He's been shy. I want him sold immediately, actually. Oh my gosh, crazy. Terry and Mo, all the consequences was aimed at Arsenal fans. Dino wasn't a good you either. He went to jail. That's actually true. Dino did go to. You think Neymar's a good you? Even Messi. You know, Messi's the one that winds me up because people pretend that Messi's a good you, and he's not. He's not. He's not. Maybe when he got older and became a father. Yeah. When he was younger, bro. I remember. We know that firsthand, bruv. Look when he scored against us in Wembley, and he ran in front of the crowd and he just started. Ah, do you know what I'm saying, bruv? I remember when Messi played. I think it was in the Copa del Rey final where Messi booted the ball into the round. Bro, Messi's running right, and the ball goes out of play, and he just booted the ball into Real Madrid fans' face into the stands. Yeah, like Messi's the one that winds me up because they act like Messi's this good little two shoes. No, he's not. He's just like the rest of us. Oh. Yeah, he weren't a... No, I disagree. He weren't a one-dimensional player. He just didn't like passing. He's the opposite of a one-dimensional player, bro. He's so two-footed. Greenwood's mad two-footed. Alright, for the Athletic, complain about the lack of options for bench. Imagine senders have to spend 500 million. Facts, bro. Judge yourself. They literally start listening to him when they realise touchline's thick. Yeah, of course they did, mate. That's why Paz said afterwards, get him on again. Ah. Nice one, pal. Messi was a bad man still. He's never a good youth, bruv. Just people think because he's autistic and he's shy that he's a good guy, bruv. He weren't, bruv. He weren't. You know what I'm saying? And Ronaldo definitely weren't, mate. Bro, Ronaldo is going in Athletic Madrid. I've won 5 Champions Leagues. They've won 0. That's what I'm saying. Winners are nice. DJN, though. That's why they like clubs like Brighton. They like clubs like Brighton because Brighton don't win. That's why they like clubs like Brighton. If you're liked, you're doing something wrong. In football, in sport, they don't like winners. You know what I'm saying? Because winners are arrogant and all that stuff. They have to be to win. You know what I'm saying? Losers are nice. You know what I'm saying? Winners are you want to be a winner, you got to be the don. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you think KDB was like, bruv, KDB, sorry, his girl would leave him for his teammate, by the way, for his teammate. Do you get what I'm saying? Slapped a penalty in front of him, then slapped another goal in front of him, and then beat him 4-0. Mental, mate. Kante is the exception. I don't know why Kante is the exception. Again, Kante, I think it winds me up because they say they pretend that Kante was like this good little two shoes. Again, I don't think Kante was, right, but even then Kante wasn't that good. I don't care what people tell me. He was a good ball winner. Yeah, he wasn't that good. Kante weren't that good. 2-1 at Atlanta, by the way. It's a shame I got Sunderland on my thing. Kante Defence League. I said Kante Defence League. They're going to nick it soon. Oh, punched out. Yes! Come on, boys! This game's been dead, bruv. We'll be sitting there talking about random things in the chat. Milenkovic has gone down, I think, with a head injury. Even Pep turned horrible losing. Bro, Pep's horrible anyways. Bro, do you remember when Evra and Pep had that spout thing and he goes... Evra goes, Pep Guardiola can't deal with personalities. And he goes, I didn't see this personality when I destroyed them in 2 Champions League finals. See what I'm saying? Bro, the way he said destroy is where he's like, I destroyed them. You know, Pep ain't a good youth, bro, either. He ain't a good youth. Do you get what I'm saying? He ain't. Pep's bro, Fergie was the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be. If you want to be a winner in this game, bro, you can't be all good and all that. No, you have to be sick in the head, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? 5th aren't drawing, mate. We're 5th place, pal. We ain't played yet. Benzema wasn't a good... Bro, that's what I'm saying. Winners aren't good youths, bruv. They're sick in the head. That's what Foden needs to be, but he ain't got it in him. Joe Gomez, header. Please, 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 please. It's Williams. Ball in! Yes! Oh! Oh! Oh, I don't think Mo... Yeah, it's exactly. He's on panel shows, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? It's always about arguing and stuff like that. But I definitely didn't get cooked to no Foden debate, bro. Because I deal with facts. And Foden, that year where they won the league at the 4P, he carried them to the league title, him and Rodri. This is a fact. You know what I'm saying? And Foden's quality, bruv. But the problem is, as I say, he doesn't have that dog in him. Which ultimately will stop him from being the level that he should be at. Because talent-wise, he's quality, man. They've got a corner here, by the way. Come on, Forrest. Come on, Forrest, lads. Come on, Forrest. Oh. Ball in. Oh, another corner, by the way. Chiesa is on the pitch. What did he take off Salah? Ball in. Oh! No! They're screaming handball, but I ain't going to give him. Didn't look anything like a handball. Ball over the top. Gomez. Van Dijk. 3-1 Fulham. Joe Gomez. Lost it. Yamal ain't. Oh, Yamal definitely ain't, mate. Yamal definitely ain't. Again, so I'm saying. You see, you're naming all these sick footballers. They can't be. You can't be a good guy. You have to be a winner. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, do you know what I mean? You can't be. Otherwise, you're not going to be the best. You know what I mean? You can't be, and that's unfortunate. Foden just isn't that guy. Same with Saka. Like, Saka to me doesn't have the talent to be that guy, but like he doesn't have that mentality as well. Like he's just a good guy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Foden, they're just good, quiet guys. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think, say we're naming all these players, bro. Like, bros, the Messi one is like people don't actually realise that Messi is a proper prick on the football pitch. You know what I'm saying? Go look at it. The goal. Yes! No! Told ya. I told ya. I told ya. I told ya. I told ya. Told ya. And look at them all fucking celebrating. I fucking told you. I told you they're going to nick it. It's Ortega as well. I told you they're going to nick it. Told you they're going to nick it. And Palace have gone and scored as well. It just gets even worse. Even worse. Oh, mate. What a save. How has that gone in? It's come off his arm. Nowhere to get disallowed. Please tell me get disallowed. Please don't get disallowed. Bro, I was about to break my headset. I swear down. Something stopped me because you know I broke my headset before doing that. Please don't get disallowed. Does it? Does it? Hold on, let me see. Let me see, brother. I thought it hit here. It's sleeve. Bicep. Let's have a look. Yes! Come on! Hold that! That's getting disallowed, bruv. Looks like Europa for you lot. L rage bait, pal. L rage bait, amigo, mate. Come on! It's hit his elbow. Elbow. I thought it hit here. It's hit his elbow. It's hit his elbow. It's hit his elbow. Yes! Go on. Bro, that's it. It's elbow. Yes! Not given! Vamos! Get in! I thought he was about to give it. Because I heard Liverpool fans start celebrating. Compared to other guys, some of the killers in boxing. Joshua's again, but even then he's still got a sick mentality. But I hear what you're saying. Like Tyson Fury. No, listen to Tyson Fury speak. I hear what you're saying though. Back to that conversation. That's a bit of a problem with English sportsmen in general. That's been media friendly guys. You're right, and they don't like players arrogant. They don't like players when they're arrogant. That's why they didn't like Ronaldo. You're right. English media don't like it. Rooney was quite sick in the head as well. Like he was a proper prick. Do you know what I'm saying? Which is why I don't understand why the English media don't like Scholes so much, because Scholes weren't really like that. Well, he was. Scholes was, because some of Scholes' tackles were terrible. Gussin! Look, Slim Sparky is coming. Where is he? Is he deleted his... Oh, no, he's coming here. Trying to rage bait me, lads. And then it's... Bearing in mind, by the way, we'd still be above them even if they won today. And we've still got to play tomorrow. And Villa and Chelsea both dropped points this season. This week, sorry. And the goal got this out, pal. I have to take my hat off to you and give you, your props for an attempt to rage bait me. But it didn't work, pal. I never believed in Liverpool, I swear down. Soon to remember you said, hold that. Oh, Floyd definitely ain't, bruv. The guy who was a taxman about 600 million, bruv. He definitely ain't, bruv. Conor McGregor ain't. They got a corner here, by the way. 2 minutes left. Ball in. That's a terrible ball. So, yeah. US gold medalist for what? What? Oh, you're American. I don't even know that. It's a goal kick for Liverpool. They're going to probably have one more chance. Canate. Rio. Oh, lovely. Throw in for Forrest. They're going to have one more chance. Forrest. 1 minute left. But even then, if you could just hold in there and get this point, lads, be much appreciated. Wolves have ended up conceding the last minute. Yeah, Roy Keane. Roy Keane's another one. He weren't a good guy, bruv, was he? Look what he was doing on the pitch. Oh, mate. What a useless football club. Wolves are, man. Missed a penalty and got a red card. Who scored for him? Rangers are losing 1-0. Sunderland are losing 3-1. So, drawing 1-1. Atlanta are beating Napoli. Ice hockey beat Canada in overtime. Oh. I was there in 2004. We won the league. It's just I'm here now. Since Sparky, if you're here, bro, was you there in '99, mate, when you were singing "You'll Never Walk Alone" at White Hart Lane? Because Liverpool got an equaliser against Man United. And then you bottled the league and we won the treble. Cheers, pal. Come on. Yes. No. Rio is too good. Oh my gosh, this Rio guy can't be stopped. That's into no one, though. Yeah, that was into no one. Bruv, this Rio guy is ridiculous, mate. This Rio guy against tired legs, bruv, is a cheat code. He just skipped past 3 of them. There's going to be a long throw in here. If this goes in, I swear down, I'm going to lose. Oh, he's gone for Sposlai. Don't know why he didn't try a long throw it. He bottled it. Sposlai's going to try to hook this in, isn't he? He does. Goal. Told ya. McAllister scores. Offside. Offside. Ah! Yes! 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 Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yes! Yes! Please! Please, VAR, my lord! VAR! VAR, my lord! VAR! VAR, my lord! That ball from Szoboszlai was ridiculous, by the way. That's KDB-esque, that ball there. Please. Bro, both Liverpool players are well offside, mate. They're well offside. Ekitike, and don't tell me he's not interfering with play as well. Ekitike, yeah, it's got to be offside. If that gets given, I will lose my... Because no matter what, Ekitike's offside, and the ball goes into Ekitike's path, and who's the other one? Is it Van Dijk? I don't even know who it is. Right? Yeah, he's offside as well. But even if he's onside, Ekitike's offside as well. That's got to get disallowed. Come on, boys. Liverpool with... It's offside! It's offside. It's offside. No, because the ball goes into Ekitike, and Ekitike is in an offside position. It is offside. It is literally offside. Van Dijk's onside. They just showed it, right? But Ekitike is offside. And no one can tell me he's not. And he's interfering with play. Robbed. It is the second goal now. Never mind. Mate. This is what happens though when you don't take your chances. It's what happens when you don't take your chances. Game done. Liverpool win. Let's have a look at the North London Derby starting 11s. Let's have a look at Tottenham starting 11. Nah, that's a joke, mate. That's a joke. It's a joke, mate. Joke, mate. It's a joke, bro. It's honestly a joke. Bro, what is Spurs' Twitter, mate? Spurs official. Who starts? Gallagher, Basuma starting. Is he going with a back five? Vicario, well, I don't know. It doesn't. I mean, it looks like he's going. It looks like the Thomas Frank lineup, bruv. I mean, where is Xavi Simons? Is starting. Colin Mawadi, Xavi Simons, front two, bruv. It looks like it. Oh, Romero's not playing. Is he suspended, innit? Oh, mate. Joke, mate. Absolute joke. Absolute joke. But at the end of the day, Morello was behind, used the wrong line. Bro, at the end of the day, bruv, yeah? Robbery, mate. Absolute robbery. Absolute robbery. Forrest have been robbed there. They've been robbed. They've been robbed. They've been absolutely robbed there, lads. I can't even lie, mate. They've been absolutely robbed. Absolutely robbed. It was offside. It was offside. Because Ekitike was interfering with play in an offside position. Offside. They robbed him. Don't get me wrong, yeah? I think he is playing a back five, yeah. He plays a high line with a back three. It's just mental. Yeah, I'm going to go... Oh, bro, I need to go for a toilet, mate. Bro, that is a joke, mate. That is a joke, bruv. That is a joke, mate. That is honestly a joke. I knew they would get some jammy goal in the last minute, bro. That is a joke, mate. That is honestly a joke. They got played out of the park, man. Forest are robbed. United fan talking about robberies. Bro, your entire club is built off robberies, mate. Hold that. VAR disgrace. Bro, Ekitike was offside. Why are they doing it for Van Dijk? Ekitike's interfering with play. He's literally interfering with play. And Ekitike's in an offside position interfering with play. He should be deemed offside. It's a joke. And Forest, you're a bunch of bottle jobs, mate. Forest were all over Liverpool. All over him. Especially that first half, dominating him. But couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. Absolute bums, man. Absolute bums. Absolute bums, bro. Never given the goal shot with Mount Bag versus City. Yeah, remember that goal, couldn't you? I'm saying it's a joke, mate. It's a joke. It's all to keep the top four race. It's all to keep the top four race alive, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Keep it all, keep everyone talking about it. So I hear it. It's just what they do, but it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. It is what it is, isn't it? Do you get what I'm saying? It is what it is, lads. Oh, mate. Mate, I'm angry, lads. I'm angry, mate. Forest robbed, lads. Do you get what I'm saying? Forest robbed, mate. That was an offside goal. Yeah. And Liverpool got played off the park. But I guess we'll listen, we're still above you. Mind that gap. I don't care, they can go down. They probably will go down, mate. Probably will go down. It'll be them or Spurs. You can't have cheese about Macca. Oh, bro, honestly, I'm vexed, man. I'm absolutely vexed. Absolutely vexed. I can't believe that, bro. I just knew they were going to scam something in the last minute. Just get a scammy goal. You just knew they were. You knew they were, man. Oh, man. What a joke, lads. What a joke, man. Oh, man. Anyways, we're going to redirect over to Elijah. Too much of E. Do you get what I'm saying? VAR checks leads to time added on. No, that is true, but the second... both your goals should have been disallowed, mate. Well, one of them got disallowed and the other one should have been disallowed. That goal was disallowed. Ekitike was offside. We're going to redirect over to too much of E. Make sure with touchline raid. I can't be asked to change the score. Make sure with touchline raid. He's a Tottenham fan doing a Tottenham versus Arsenal EPL watch along. So make sure with touchline.